Everybody got their cups.
Yeah. Get you drunk and feeling irate.
Everybody got their cups.
Drinking ain't cool.
Everybody got their cups.
Get you drunk and feeling irate.
Spike punch.
Yeah. That was the sound of me punching Rock in the face.
Ow. Oh, Larry Blackman here, bitch.
Hey, we been off for a week. What's happening?
What's going on?
What's happening, niggas?
Be
What
good.
y'all been doing?
Chilling.
Welcome to Spike Punch. You are in the great debate.
Debate.
What? Nigga, that's your middle name, nigga. The great debate place. Thank y'all for joining us, man. We back. We got a good week, shorty.
Yeah.
R.Kelly, they set his ass on fire.
Whoosh.
I was trying to tell you. Hey, Rock, you want to know let them know where you can find us?
You can find us on Instagram and social, Spike Punch
Look at
Official.
you, nigga.
You can find us also Spike Punch merch, Spike Punch Media Co. for all that good shit. YouTube Spike Punch Show, SoundCloud Spike Punch Show, even on Apple Music. No, that's not Apple Music. It is Apple Music.
Everybody messing.
Yeah,
Is that
no worries. It'll be y'all turn in a
Yeah,
minute.
it'll be yeah, no doubt. But you know, a little rusty, but it's all good.
Yeah, we back. All right, now time for the sponsor.
The Spike Punch podcast is sponsored by Bloodline Apparel, Respect the Drop, Spin 100 FM, and DesignOnline.net for all your graphic design needs.
Yo. Hey, all right. So let's just go ahead and jump into this motherfucking
gonna do this
shit
first?
right here. Yeah, because it's
Okay.
quick. It ain't no whole lot to it.
All right.
So they announced the 2022 NFL halftime show. Niggas wanted to know what the fuck Jay-Z doing?
That's what he's doing.
Teaming up with Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
That's what the fuck
that's
he's
what
doing.
the fuck he doing.
I missed this announcement.
It was in the chat room.
Yeah.
No, it actually happened like what, 7 o'clock?
It
6
said
o'clock?
3 hours ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it was in the chat room, though.
I was at work and we
Yeah.
were busy, so
yeah. But Dre,
I'll allow it.
I haven't been
But
on social media.
the conversation is you got Dre, you got Eminem, you got Snoop, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my
wow.
God.
So
That shit
technically,
about to be-
Nigga.
the idea
That's a
is
concert.
what? The idea is though they
a
all going to
festival.
sing Dre produced songs. Like take it.
Right.
Huh?
They all going to sing their Dre produced songs.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like he did his own
the Dr.
verses
Dre
times
show.
10.
Basically.
That
Dre-
shit gonna be
Now,
crazy.
That shit
that's
gonna
how
be
you
dope.
shit on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how you
That's
shit on
gonna be
niggas.
crazy.
You know what this shit say to me, Shawty? Hip hop has arrived.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, we in the money, nigga.
Right.
You know, we at the table, nigga.
Right.
And thank God for hip hop, Shawty.
Yeah, man.
But
You know,
Go ahead.
this some
Keep
other
putting
shit
them
too.
fucking boring ass fucking accents. You know what I'm saying? You get tired of seeing the shit.
Katy Perry and all
Yeah,
that
all
bullshit.
that bullshit.
Yeah.
Nigga, put some shit while us gonna party,
Yeah.
nigga.
Bruce Springsteen.
You know the interesting thing, the white people that run shit in the NFL or big business now, all of them grew up off hip hop.
Yeah.
All of them 40, 43,
Yeah, right,
45, all of them NWA
It was
niggas.
time for a change.
Ah,
It was time for
we
this
here.
change.
We here.
All right, my question is though, Dre and Snoop got a lot of records.
Yes.
They said a halftime performance is like 13 to 15 minutes long.
Good.
Yeah.
So
be longer.
you
It'll
got
be a
Mary.
run through.
All right, so
It'll be a run
what songs Mary J gonna do?
She probably do what's that shit she got with Drake?
Family Affair.
That's
Family
it,
Affair.
Probably Family Affair. The other joint, the dancery.
Oh,
That's it.
That's Family
That's
Affair.
her Family
Yeah.
Affair. Okay.
Did she got another Dre record?
I think so. I want to say she do.
Is Be Happy Dre?
Nah.
Okay,
Nah. Be happy. That's Puff.
okay. So she don't really got no other Dre record than Family Affair.
I'm thinking-
So you think that might
She
be the
got
only
some
song
more,
she
but
does?
It might be. But she, let me see. She got some features with Drake too though.
All right, what about Eminem? What song Eminem's gonna do?
Forget about Dre.
My name is.
My name is.
You think he gonna do My Name Is?
Yeah, of course.
Possibly, yeah.
I can
that's
see
just
that one.
It's a
fucking
good
you.
pick.
Super Bowl.
Or they might do
I wonder if he's gonna
No,
do
they
these
ain't-
voices.
they ain't gonna
it's
do
not
guilty
these voices. Guilty conscience.
guilty conscience.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Yeah,
I
they ain't gonna do
believe
guilty
so.
conscience. It's too dirty.
They
Yeah.
ain't gonna do nothing dirty. They gonna do
Guilty
happy
dirty.
shit.
When society ever cared about that?
I mean, I'm just saying.
For the
Super
Super Bowl,
Bowl.
I mean, they titty.
they
Janet the
had
titty.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Pepsi and all them
Yeah,
other
yeah.
niggas.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
they gonna do guilty conscience.
Nah, they ain't.
I would love them to do guilty
Yeah,
conscience.
yeah,
but they ain't gonna do it.
exactly.
Nah.
That's like my favorite shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, son. But
Temper.
you
Yeah.
know,
Right.
but you know they gonna do da 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 da. It's the motherfucker D-I-double-D.
Yeah.
Snoop
So you
Dogg.
about to see
Yeah.
Snoop C
Hey,
walking
fucking
on
bring
stage.
Oh my
corrupt, bring
God.
corrupt out there too. guys.
Yes,
Fuck it.
they
You know
gotta
what I'm
bring
saying?
corrupt.
Corrupt
Yeah,
can't
fuck
get
it.
in. Corrupt can't get in. Where they playing the Super Bowl at? Anybody know yet?
L.A.
LA.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
It's in L.A.
He gonna
Oh,
get
no.
in.
yeah. Where else
I
would they
don't
do
know.
about it?
Corrupt might can come
He
in
might
there.
get
might
in.
come
Right.
down
He might
there.
get in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Alright.
Corrupt might
It's
get
gonna be a
in.
party, guys.
So what 2 songs Kendrick gonna do? Swimming pools and Poetic Justice?
Don't blow my high. No, but Dre,
This
Dre
don't kill my vibe.
don't kill my vibe.
Bitch don't care. Hey, what if Jay come out?
He could. It could happen.
Tell me how dope that'll be.
That's gonna
Come
be
out.
I
that's
don't
gonna
know
be
why I
like
got a
when
feeling
Prince
50
came out.
Right.
You know that's what he's setting up right
Yeah.
now that
Yeah.
we talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know why I
time
got a
that
feeling
Jay Z
50
and
gonna come out.
Beyonce do the Super
Right.
Bowl.
I got a feeling 50 gonna come out.
That was
50 could come
Shaquan
out.
said.
50
Yeah,
could
50
come out.
could come
Shaquan
out.
said.
Man, so
Shout
many
out to
motherfuckers
Skills.
come out.
Shaquan
goddamn.
said niggas,
Shout out
every
Skills.
nigga that did a record with Dre is calling him like, hey, you gotta let me come out this bitch,
Right.
son. But he said they don't give it 13 to 15 minutes.
Right. It's not a
Right.
real.
It's so many now, man. Ice Cube could come out. It's so many motherfuckers who could
They
come
should
out.
bring all of them like a real rap.
Straight out of Compton. Oh
Like
my
EWI.
God.
Ain't no way.
You
At
go
the
on the
Super
stage
Bowl?
and screw out of Compton shit.
Ain't no way.
At the
Nah,
Super Bowl,
ain't gonna
cuz.
But you know,
happen.
Dre full of surprises, so you never
Right,
know.
right. Eve could
Never
come out.
know.
You know, it's so many possibilities.
Eve, though. That
So,
would be exciting, though.
If you
Blow your
wonder,
mind?
Eve?
Blow your mind?
Blow your mind, shorty.
Oh, Drake did that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope.
if she ain't on there, she ain't coming out. God damn it. All right. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to do Mase or y'all want to do Kales? Y'all want to say
You
Kales?
running the show, you do it.
All right.
All right,
That's cool.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
All right. Well, let's do this shit then, Shawty. Fuck it.
Mace.
Mace. I fuck with Mace.
Mace
yo.
my
said
nigga,
that.
shorty.
Mace my nigga,
Mace, my
shawty.
nigga show. I fuck with
Mace, Andre, and this is the cliff notes. Mace said, and I respect Andre, and Andre is dope, and da da
Three
da da
stacks.
da. But them niggas can't compete with 90s hip hop. They not respected in New York for 90s hip hop. So, what do y'all think?
Okay.
Go ahead, fool.
Yeah, go ahead, fool.
I got a lot of shit, but
Yeah.
a lot of shit Mace said. A lot of shit Mace said. Like I said, we already knew. He confirmed the fact that
Confirmation.
New York niggas didn't fuck with down south niggas.
At all.
They think they think they're lyrically better than South
Superior.
niggas.
So why they give LA niggas a pass? They never talk about LA niggas like that, or
I
Texas
think
niggas.
LA kind of
Was they own coast, they own
right, and
powerhouse.
they kind of bullied that way, and LA didn't need them. Even South don't need them either.
Yeah, South.
But-
didn't need 'em.
They always said the South had no originality.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's bullshit,
Right.
right? And
What?
they also said the South is gimmicky.
Really?
They think
Gimmicky?
they think it nursery rhymes,
So-
What
gimmicky
did-
shit.
So,
Okay,
so what
I-
do they?
I-
so what do they?
I agree. a
What
little
do
bit.
they?
Well,
So
what did Puff do in the videos?
What?
Gimmicks?
he
Oh,
invented
oh,
a gimmick though.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Yeah,
see,
Puff
that
did.
just
The
goes
They
back-
invented. Well,
yeah.
if they got a gimmick, they invented their gimmick. So let me ask you this, Foom. I'll throw it to y'all niggas. What do they feel about Cash Money and fucking
The
Jay
same way.
Prince and
Same
them
way.
niggas?
Same way.
All that
And-
shit down south.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I believe.
Wow.
Ghetto
But-
boys, all that shit.
Ghetto
Let's not
boy.
get Atlanta.
The niggas that were having the conversation with Mace, I think they just wanted to stir up some shit, just wanted to cause some trauma. They ain't asked the right questions. Cause Mace said, this is something Mace said that I didn't agree with. He said 3,000 nice, but he's not nice like Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I definitely don't.
Okay,
Now,
okay,
now,
okay.
Now, I didn't agree with that.
Oh.
I don't agree with it.
Around Nas.
Yeah, he said 3,000. He can put some syllables together,
Yeah.
but he didn't say he didn't say anything that made him like whoa. You know,
You
what I'm
know
saying?
what
he
it
didn't
is?
blow his mind with nothing. I was like, that's crazy.
You know what it is though? He not telling your story. And when you love
No,
New
right.
York niggas
Yeah.
and they telling your
Right.
story, you feel a different kind of way
Right.
about them niggas.
I mean,
Right.
New York niggas is just different kind of niggas when it comes to their music. They like that for music, basketball, hopscotch, jump rope,
Everything.
whatever they competing against.
They doing it better.
They do it better. So you can't really debate with a New York nigga, no matter what
That's
the
like
situation is.
I was I wanted them to ask him like
That
when
good.
you say like South niggas can't rap like New York niggas. I like, but what do you say about a nigga like T.I.?
Yeah.
That's a question I want to ask
And
you.
he better than all
All
but
of
the
them.
upper echelon niggas
Let me
in
ask
New
you a
York.
question. Do you think that's how Busta feels about T.I.? That's why he was coming at T.I. like that?
Yes.
You-
Yes. Busta felt like when T.I. was calling out 50, you know what I'm saying? And T.I. was calling out 50
And
credibly.
that nigga killed.
It was
50.
credibly because the reason T.I. wanted 50 is because they came up at
Basically
the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So it made sense.
Ah.
Him and Busta don't make sense.
It don't
No,
make
it
sense.
You know
makes
what I'm
no
saying?
sense.
But Busta just want to jump on
He
and
a
like bully
bully.
T.I.
But you
You know
saw
what
what
I'm
Fat
saying? You know,
Joe. You saw what Fat Joe said. Like, ain't nobody touching Busta in the verses.
right,
Nobody.
I don't agree.
right. And I don't agree.
Me neither.
I don't
Who?
agree. I think
Huh?
Missy could get at least handle hers with
Well,
that
if
nigga.
Busta
She
gonna
couldn't
do, if
beat
Busta
him,
gonna do
but
20,
she can-
if Busta gonna do 20 songs,
of what he do.
Do Missy got 20 songs to go against Busta though?
Of what he do.
Or what
I
he
think
do?
so, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
of
so.
what he
Okay.
do.
yeah, what he do?
Because
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
Styles or something. Like
Okay.
yeah.
But you say, never mind.
Yeah, I
Mr.
mean,
Mr.
Busta-
Carmichael do.
Busta
Nah,
great.
he ain't got enough legs though.
Juvie might could.
I
See,
don't know.
but here's the thing.
I think
You say mystical.
Twister.
I think
mystical
mystical.
could. Juvie
But
definitely
he
could.
don't. I don't. Does
He
he,
ain't got
have
enough records though.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
he don't have
Twister
enough.
ain't
He
long.
ain't got enough
yeah,
records.
Yeah,
legs
Twister
ain't
probably
long
could have
enough.
stuck with him if he had enough.
Yeah,
Legs
Catalog.
on him.
Who?
Twister.
Twister.
I want to say this. Let me throw this out to y'all, Shorty. Busta challenging T.I. is a level of respect because he wouldn't challenge nobody lesser. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like T.I. or Rudy Poo nigga. You know what I'm saying? He
Busta
big
made-
boy shit in
Busta
Atlanta.
made it like he was a Rudy Poo nigga though.
He did.
Busta
He
got
did.
crushed that
He
shit,
don't
nigga.
believe that
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
Well, then again,
No, he
Yeah.
probably does
I
believe
think-
what
that.
you
I think
do?
Busta do believe
He
that.
really believe that shit.
I say this with Busta, man. Busta, yo, awesome, legendary, innovative, unique, all of that.
All of that.
Busta is not a lyricist, nigga. You not a sitting down lyric for lyric with T.I.
I disagree.
Not lyric, not bar for bar with
I
T.I. He
I
ain't saying
disagree.
nothing.
Busta be
Busta
spitting.
lyricist. Busta be spitting.
I be. Listen,
I know you and
hey,
you know me.
How do you count lyrics though? With me with lyrics, what I'm saying is bar
saying
for bar.
something.
What are you saying? That nigga know he can't fuck with niggas like Face and Tip and niggas is telling their story. He don't talk about that shit.
I don't always agree with that.
Yeah, I don't
just
either.
think his style different. But,
What
but
story he ever told that was
I
awesome?
know you
Sob
and you know
story.
me.
Yeah, Sob story was sweet.
Yeah.
but
Sob story was sweet
After
as a
that, though,
bitch.
I mean,
Yeah, and Busta got the Rick James on In the Ghetto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
tells the story and that like
and Busta dope. I'm
I like
not
the
taking
New York-
nothing from
I
I
Busta.
like the New
He's
York shit.
versatile though.
I like on my New York shit.
Busta,
I like that shit.
how about this? He ain't even in the lane of niggas like Nas and them niggas. You not that kind of rapper. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he's not that kind of rapper.
You're
but,
not that.
No.
But
T.I.'s
it don't
more
make-
Nas than Busta.
It don't make him no less
I
than a
can see
lyricist
it.
though.
Huh?
T.I. more Nas than
He more
Busta.
Nas than Busta.
That's
Hell
the
yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
He
That's
more
the- no,
Jay-Z
he
than
is.
Busta.
Yes.
He is.
He more T.I.
He more Drake than Busta.
He is.
Okay.
But Busta got his own thing.
Yeah.
But that don't make him no less than a lyricist though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, but
he
for-
be busting, but I'm talking about the
Yeah.
sit down and I don't.
here's
know.
the thing.
Yeah.
You just said that.
Okay.
Speak to a room full of New York niggas and ask that question.
I wouldn't
And
be with a
T.I.
room
more
full of
Nas than Busta. Fuck no, nigga. You know what I
And
mean?
I tell that nigga you don't know what the
Because
fuck
they
you
are
talking about.
biased.
Right.
Right.
But
They are
that
very
goes-
biased.
Very
That
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
to show what
They
I
biased
said
as
about a
fuck.
couple weeks ago. They have a Donald Trump.
Because
syndrome.
Yeah,
they
you're right.
They're arrogance. They
Yeah.
They
have
really are.
pure
But I
arrogance
think
when it comes to this.
They'll
album.
tell you a nigga on the low pole is better than a nigga from
Atlanta.
Atlanta. They'll tell you a nigga like Nori is better than you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Nori is close to
Yeah.
Atlanta nigga though. I mean, when you get outside of
But here's
G's
the
and Tip and
Nori,
Huh?
this
and
is
the
this,
real.
this is how crazy the New York bullshit is. For Nori to
Oh,
think,
wow, I never thought I heard you
no,
say that.
real
But
shit.
go
'Cause
ahead.
I pay attention to that. For
Go ahead.
Nori to say or think that he can go bar for bar, song for song with Beanie Siegel. Now,
No, sir.
I
Wait.
think,
But he
He said
believe
that?
that.
but he
though.
believed
No,
it.
believe
sir.
it, though.
He believed that shit.
That's the
No,
arrogance.
sir.
That's the arrogance.
Wow.
That's the
No, sir.
arrogance.
He said, I really think I can take you on the verses.
Yeah.
Because I think Nori felt like I got bigger records than you.
Yeah.
What?
Do he?
Yeah, he kind of does. Super
He
Thug.
do, though.
Super Thug.
He ain't got
But-
better albums than
no,
that
no,
nigga.
no.
But it depends
Not
on
really,
it depends
though.
on what they doing.
Yeah.
Because It ain't always what you think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Noah gonna play his big records. He's gonna play his Neptune records and
Yeah.
all that. But then Beanie gonna play his street shit. Beanie gonna play that rock shit. You know what I'm saying? It could go. It might not go the way you think it's gonna go.
Yeah, being a killer nigga.
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
at this point, though, Nord, I'm just throwing it out there. Only nigga that nigga took an L to was Bean, shawty.
Who?
Jada. It's the only nigga he took
That's
an
only-
L
yeah,
to.
that's true.
It's the only nigga I
That's
ever
the
seen
only
him
nigga-
take an L
and,
to.
and they respect Beans to the utmost.
Yeah, they stopped talking about that nigga.
Yeah.
So, I
That's
mean,
He the only
you
nigga that
really?
gave Jay a L.
Really? So can you beat Jada? You know what I mean? Nord?
Yeah.
Hell no. Noah wouldn't go against
Hell
Jay.
no.
Hell no.
Noah
You
beat
better
it.
not get
Noah
that ring.
beat that nigga.
Beans, you
goddamn-
better not get your ass in that ring with that nigga at this point.
It's just that at the end of the day, New
Beanie
York,
had a moment.
Yeah, it's
New
over.
York City needs a comeback, and the Kiss versus
Oh, I'm glad. Go do it.
the
do
Kiss versus was a
Needed that
comeback
comeback.
moment for New York.
Do it.
So Fat Joe figured that if me and Ja Rule do a versus, that's a big comeback for New York. I don't really think he was big as the Locks and
wasn't.
Dipset shit.
It wasn't. I think what the Locks did, what Jada Kiss did, was a staple of New York.
Yeah.
It was a reminder of what New York hip hop is all about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But did it bring 'em back?
And it was good for New York. It didn't bring them back.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But it reminded people like this is what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I respect New York for
Especially
that.
people in our era of our
Right,
age,
you're right. I respect New York for that. I respect them for that lyricism. And I always said, I wanted to hear a new New York nigga
Yeah, and there been a
come
couple.
back that was really a New York. I mean, that had the New York swag.
I would have liked
and
to
all
see
that.
Bobby Schmurda get off, man. I
Yeah.
would have loved to see Bobby
Yeah.
Schmurda
What
get off.
Where is he?
He came
He just
home,
dropped a
man.
new song.
And what?
I
Guy
heard
with the
the
girl?
song.
It ain't
He might
catching
be
no
laying
wheels.
I heard
yeah.
the song.
It's booty.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Man, one thing about New York niggas, yo, and I'll say this about them, and I'm talking about current New York niggas, not the niggas that pioneered this shit and built this shit and got the ball rolling, but young New York niggas ain't got no identity, man. They don't got no. It ain't no New York soul no more, and the world really want it.
I'm gonna say this, man, and New York trying to claim them now, but they not really New York. Griselda has done what I thought somebody from New York would do.
Right, and you talk about them like they South niggas.
Right. But they started to claim them because
They killing
that's
it.
the closest they
On some
got,
New
you know
York
what I'm saying?
shit.
And they really sound like they
New York
really got
niggas.
New York hip hop.
Yeah, they were Wu-Tangy as a bitch.
When they first started out.
Early, yeah.
Early, but they created their own. They got their own sound.
So you think Griselda is bringing New York hip hop back?
To a degree,
To a degree.
But they
Is it
They
overpowering?
repping Buffalo though to the fullest.
But they don't. But they can still do New York, but it's not mainstream enough for young New Yorkers to say, "Let's do that."
All right,
Right.
question:
They
Who's the hottest rapper out right now? Where you from?
Where
Hottest
he
rapper
from?
out right now? Where he from? What do you
All
mean
over the
as far as,
country?
like, what?
No, give me the hottest rapper right now. Who's the hottest rapper right now?
Drake.
Drake.
Yeah,
And he's
damn
from
it.
Canada.
He from
He's
Canada.
from Canada.
All right,
By
give me
way
another
of
one.
Houston.
So you say Drake
by
is the
way of
hottest rapper right now?
He is.
Drake is not. It's no
He
doubt
is,
about it.
yeah.
It ain't even
Hands
close.
down, yeah.
It ain't even close.
I mean,
I
no,
don't
but
even.
what-
Right
no,
now?
but that's why before I answer, I asked him, "What do you mean by that?"
Right.
Drake is the
You
hottest.
mean as far as spitting, or you far about
far
status?
far as status, period.
Yeah, it's Drake.
Drake.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
And
that's
when I
it.
say, when we talk in this terms, I'm talking about the best lyricists with the best fucking production, with the most success, that's Drake,
Yeah,
yo.
all around in the whole, yeah, it's Drake. But if
I'm
you,
talking about who was the champ.
Yeah.
he the champ.
That's why
Drake-
I asked because I think if you're talking about lyrics, or
Drake
niggas
kind of slides more to the south rappers than up north
Yeah,
rappers.
he
do.
does.
He do.
Okay.
He grew up with them niggas,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
why.
where he. Yeah, that's pretty much his roots.
I
at.
mean, so at the end of the day,
his roots from Memphis.
you got the Drake rappers.
Isn't
Kendrick-
he tied to Jay Prince anyways?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
he's-
I
tied
know
to them.
Texas
Oh,
gave
wow.
him his
Speaking
okay.
of-
Right.
Yeah.
Texas gave a lot of niggas they okay.
What?
Speaking of South rappers, up and coming rappers, Damani, T.I. son.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that
I'm
real
glad we
fast,
talked
yo.
about that.
Yes,
Because I haven't ran across nothing.
No, Nene sent me a clip
Yeah.
of this nigga rapping with T.I. And he sounds
Cole
seasoned.
type, yeah.
He said, and look,
It's like J. Cole mixed with T.I.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
That sounds good.
and this is a nigga in the barbershop, the barbershop I go to. This nigga, he go back and forth to Atlanta. He told me like 2 months ago, yo, Atlanta is really hot on Damani. I said, who the fuck is Damani? He said, T.I. son, nigga. He said, the city is backing this nigga up, shot. He said, look, he
yeah,
said, he
and
backing this
T.I.
nigga up.
said he was the one, too.
He was was on stage.
Yeah.
So he was
Yeah.
rapping, and I looked at it. I watched that bitch like 30 times. I said, I gotta find a flaw. There's a little bit of flaws, a little bit of beginningness, but at the end of the day, he gets a pass because the nigga is seasoned, shorty. Like I seen this nigga on. I watched the T.I. reality show with Tiny, shorty. I watched that bullshit, and I said
That shit
that's
was a
just-
good show.
It was real good. I say bullshit just to be funny, but it was a real good show. But to see this little nigga on the show and see him with the dreads and rapping, yo, like this nigga might be the second. This nigga might be the Kendrick of ATL, shot. Real shit.
I heard him spitting, and I was like, okay, pretty good.
Reality rap.
What movie was it when the nigga was Robert Townsend was the writer? Was that the Five Hot Beats? And
Yeah.
he was like, "You gonna really be great when you get some life behind you, when you
Right.
go through some
when
shit."
You go through some shit.
Yeah.
And if he built like that on the front end, once you go through and learn some shit,
Yeah, get some life
relationships, some
Yeah.
bad
Definitely
experiences,
make you a better-
great
better
experiences, not your daddy money.
What he,
Oh, that nigga might
did he
be
say
awesome.
That? He said, "Pops, I know you got it, but I gotta get it on my own." I said,
Yep. And then drop the mic.
and then
walk
drop.
out.
Yes, I said, "Yo."
And left your daddy. He left his daddy up there.
I mean, come on, T.I. You know, that nigga rock the crowd regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact is, he let
That
him get
nigga
on
T.I.
stage
sweet.
and he was talking shit. He sounds seasoned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like,
You ain't
wow.
seen the video?
Huh?
You ain't see it? Oh.
Didn't
I
he-
ain't seen it
thought
yet
he
either.
shared it in the chat.
Throw it up in the chat room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
When y'all see shit like that, throw it up in the goddamn chat room.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to try it.
Man,
You sent it
I
to me.
saw that shit. I was
You
like,
lost- you
wow.
had it?
And his daddy behind him 100%. His daddy was
of
like
course.
co-signing him like,
Yeah, he said he the one.
oh shit.
Cause a lot of when you talk about T.I. kids, you say a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But couple
got
of
a
them
lot.
tried to rap, but he said he was the one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what happened to Tiny daughter? Ain't she supposed to be singing the song? What's her name?
It's singing,
Oh,
they were
Zanique.
singing
Zanique. Ain't she supposed to be dropping some shit?
I don't know.
her and
She just got lost with the other
Lil
singers.
Wayne daughter. They put
Oh
that
shit,
group-
Reggie don't sing no more.
Oh, nah, she about to. She got a major acting role doing something.
Oh, wow.
I don't know
Good
how
for her.
that's.
Yeah, I like Reggie.
Good for her, yeah.
She
I want to
should
see
act.
her in comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right. Well, on that note, people who almost motherfucking made it.
the money
you know
almost
what I'm
famous.
saying?
The money
Yeah,
almost there.
Yeah. So we about to do almost famous.
Let's go almost famous. When you put that in the chat, I googled the list, right? And the first name that came up was cannabis.
Yes.
Cannabis mentioned in the conversation.
Now let's talk about cannabis. Cannabis could have been famous, but I think the one thing that fucked cannabis up, his career. Remember that MTV Awards? He came out with the painted face. Wyclef did what's the song he did with Prize?
that.
Was it Ghetto
Ghetto
Superstar?
Superstar.
Cannabis on that song?
Nah.
It's a song that Cannabis is on
With
with
Prize?
Prize and Wyclef.
Is it the Cowboy, the Fuji joint?
That's it. Huh?
Oh,
Cause
City
he
High.
on a Fuji song with the Fugees. I don't know that he did individually.
Speaking of, they just had a reunion.
Yeah, I seen that.
And Lauryn Hill
But
got
Cannabis-
them, ain't even in the
Well,
country.
anyway, Cannabis did a appearance on MTV and he painted his face. Like I don't know why he did this shit, but he came on stage with a painted face, and from that moment, Cannabis' career went.
You think that was it?
Yes,
I don't think that was
I
it
don't
it.
was it. Think about it.
I
Then
don't
he
think
did.
that
Then
was
he
it.
did the battle with Sirius Jones.
Oh.
Do you remember that
I
battle?
remember that.
That man destroyed that nigga, shorty.
How long
He
was
destroyed
it
him.
after
But
that?
that was
though?
way after LL.
Did
He was
Yeah,
already
way.
done.
Cassidy though.
He was already done.
You said LL did him?
LL did do him.
No,
nah.
no.
Hold on.
He
listen,
won the
hold on.
war.
All
He
right,
ain't
all
win
right,
the
listen,
battle.
He came back
Listen,
with Can I
listen,
Bust
listen,
or
listen.
something.
Yeah.
Can I buzz? Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
listen.
Oh, go ahead.
LL Canada for one. The best song Canada ever made was the LL disc.
Second round knockout.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Do y'all agree with that?
Yes.
That's the biggest hit. Okay.
All right.
LL came back with Can I Bust? Whether how you felt about it, didn't feel about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cannabis ain't did shit after that.
Yeah,
I
he
think
won the
that's
war.
Wyclef's fault.
Huh?
I think that was Wyclef's
I don't
fault.
think
It ain't Wyclef fault.
I don't think it is.
He was signed to
either.
Wyclef.
So
Yeah,
it ain't Wyclef fault though. Cannabis is the cannabis. Man, you make your own path, bro.
Yeah, and he was in the building, so make your
Yeah.
own plate.
Yeah.
However, I do think though, you can't say Wyclef was the reason why he fly. I think you just picked the wrong producer for what you do.
Right.
That's
That
true.
did. You got paired with the wrong nigga,
He should
and
have
it
been with
didn't
Primo.
work.
Wyclef is you're right. He's a primo,
Yeah,
Just Blaze
Yeah.
type rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Just pick the
deal with
wrong
lyricists.
dude. Just pick the wrong. It won't neither one of their fault.
All right, so what's Papoose' reason for not blowing up?
I don't know, and that's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I've
cannabis.
always wanted
I
that.
think Papoose fall under the same thing cannabis fall on to the point that they can rap, but they can't make a song.
Yes.
You know
That's
what I'm
it,
saying?
fool. That's it.
Cause Papoose, I remember when Papoose they had the big hype DJ K Slade, they making all these mixtapes.
Yeah, he was the
$1 Million
boy.
Man.
But he never went mainstream.
Papoose.
Nah.
I was like, and I listened to it, I was like, oh, this nigga hype. He can spit. But I never heard anything from him. I never heard like a song or record. The record he did drop was, garbage. You know what I'm saying? And I like Papoose. He dope. And he still can rap to this day. You know what I'm saying? But he just could never make a song.
Papoose. So with the success of Remy, do you honestly think that Papoose can't make a song with Remy and it pop?
Remy ain't that successful, to be honest with you.
No, Remy really just did
Fat Joe records.
high feature.
Yeah.
I mean, she had like 2 joints about herself. She had the Conceited joint and the what's the other joint she
The
had with
other one
Neo.
Yeah.
Up in this room.
She don't got a hit record that ain't with Fat Joe, though, do she?
Nah. She ain't
I'm
got-
talking about just her.
The Neo joint was a hit, but she
Well,
got
you got a
she
hit
got-
with Neo.
But she
I'm
got,
talking about just
but
her.
she got locked up right before that song actually was a
And then she
take
came
a
out
run.
with Sheether.
Right.
Huh?
Sheether.
Yeah.
That was
She said, yeah, but that was just her. It wasn't really it wasn't a hit.
And I think Papoose wrote that.
All right, but what about B.O.B.?
Huh?
B.O.B.
I don't think
B.O.B.
Papoose
was
wrote nothing.
huge, though.
B.O.B.
He
wasn't
was.
huge,
Yeah, he was.
He was huge.
but
was
he's
huge.
not as
He
big
was
as
on the white people's side. He
Yeah.
wasn't on
Yeah.
our side.
Yeah, he
B.O.B.
was-
did
he
it.
Yeah,
was-
He wanted
B.O.B.
to-
Yeah.
So you don't think B.O.B.
He was
He
huge,
was
though.
huge.
Did he get as big as he's supposed to get?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was huge.
think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think he ran as long as he. I
That-
thought he
that's
should've
something
ran.
else,
But he
yeah.
did blow
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
Faded
B.O.
out
But
quickly.
he faded out quickly, but he
Yeah.
was huge.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
blew, though.
You know, B.O.B. was the person that introduced Bruno Mars to the world,
Yeah.
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 and Bruno Mars is Mars,
Right.
Literally, you know what I mean. And B.O.B. is
Yeah.
what
Right.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, but no, he won
Nah.
7-Eleven. That nigga's fucking huge.
He's huge.
It
He
was
was
just he didn't stay on the black side long, and
And then
then
he
he
did
burnt
Bombs
out
Over
quickly,
Baghdad,
like
On
y'all
the white
said.
side,
Yeah, he went pop real quick.
I
I
would've-
think with
yeah.
Outkast, Bombs Over Baghdad, that's what probably took him to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay.
B.O.B.
Yeah.
But what y'all think about Cassidy though?
See,
Another nigga can't make a record. And that
I'm a
nigga
hustler.
sweet.
I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler was sweet though.
Yeah, but
I'm a hustler was sweet.
Cass
Shit out
got
of
a few records though.
I was say, yeah,
He
he
got
had a
about
couple.
Kelly
of
Jones.
them.
baby, baby, the
Yeah,
hotel.
yeah.
That was my shit.
I
He
don't
had a
agree with that.
couple of
Cass
them.
can make a record.
Yeah.
He just and Cassidy has
Was it
success.
bad timing?
No,
Nah.
no. Cassidy was his own worst enemy.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
he
It was
was.
his
In trouble,
attitude.
fucking his own
Yeah.
shit up.
It was his attitude.
I still don't ever think he
took
would've
the
got-
battle rap into a whole.
Okay, Cassidy had songs, yo.
Yeah.
And every time he had something, he'd get in trouble.
I don't think he
Yeah.
would have never got to no Nas level or the upper echelon niggas we talking about. I don't think Cassidy would have got there. I think he would have been highly respected like Fab and Jada, but
Yeah, but I mean,
he might could have got in that
still-
lane.
That's
talking to
still
my friend.
successful, though.
Right.
Huh?
That's
And
still
it
successful.
seems
If
like-
you say
No, no,
that,
no.
that means
Talking
you
to my
consider-
fool.
If you say that, that means you don't consider Fab and Jada.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is, but them niggas, I guess it's a couple parts to it though. When you talk about Fab and Jada, their respect amongst their peers and their track record together make them in a different category. I don't think that Cannabis or your boy Cassidy got there. I don't think they would even got there.
I think so.
I think so.
I think Cassidy had.
I think Cassidy-
I think
Cassidy
Cassidy
would've-
had to respect the other rappers.
Yeah, he
yo.
did.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that nigga can spit.
It
Yeah.
seemed
And
like,
Yeah,
that nigga
he
made
can rap.
songs. He had potential
Yeah.
to be great.
That
I
hustle
think
record was
so.
hard.
like
Yeah.
Fuma
That
said,
hustle
he
record
got
was
his
hot.
own way, and kind of when he got in that accident, that's when things.
Yeah.
kinda
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I don't
things
think he
went up.
had it.
down for him.
I really,
I
I
think he
think he could have went and been the king. He might have could have been the nigga that invented how popular battle rapping is the way that they do it. I just don't see
I got one for
mainstream
y'all.
fame out there.
I got one for y'all. If the situation was better at Rockefeller, well, to a point where they was more up together, the Dame and Jay-Z and would have got along, you think Young Guns would have been bigger?
Yes.
I don't.
I think Young Gun should have been bigger.
Yeah, they should have been.
They should have been bigger. Because
about
both of
Memphis?
their albums was good.
Yeah, and it was young and it was hungry and was it?
And them niggas was sweet.
And
Yeah, it
them
was.
niggas was
yeah,
sweet
Young
though.
Gun and them niggas, they got caught up in the split up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
What
just
about
don't.
Memphis though?
That's how you said Memphis Bleak.
Bleak,
I think Bleak made it. Bleak got as
think
big
Bleak-
as
I think Bleak
Bleak
did.
got as
Big
I
as he
think
could
Bleak
get.
got bigger than he's supposed to
got
get.
bigger.
Yeah, he got
got
big
bigger when he's supposed to
Yeah,
get.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Real shit.
Bleak was-
Nigga got a record with
We
Missy,
talk
Jay Z.
He got to steal a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
And another thing, like we talked about Bleak and AZ
Yeah.
before. They fall under the same.
That's
He
that
got a new
nigga
track
though.
out, though.
Yeah.
He got a new
AZ.
track out.
Oh, AZ
Yeah,
popping,
they
though.
said the nigga album sweet as a bitch too.
It is sweet as a
Alright,
bitch.
so let-
but I was just saying, like, I think both of them suffered the same gift and curse.
Let me propose this to you, Foom, specifically, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
If AZ came out before Nas, do you think it could have been completely different?
Yep. If AZ would have came out without Nas,
Life's a Bitch? If Life's a Bitch was AZ song?
If Life's a Bitch was his song and his first album, Sugar Hill,
hey,
came out together, and then Nas came out after
With
that
Illmatic?
with Illmatic,
Nah.
do you think it could have been different?
yeah, I think so.
I do too.
I think so. I think AZ
When
would've
I
been,
was 12,
AZ
I went
would've
to
been
hell
way
for
bigger.
snuffing Jesus.
I ain't saying he'd have been bigger
Did
than Nas.
Nas
but I
still
think-
say that, though?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think Nas would have still came through and been big, but AZ would have been big too.
Yeah,
so you
he would have
mean
been
two.
bigger.
I don't know
Not
about
bigger than Nas, but bigger than what he is.
Yeah, he'll be like a household name.
That's
He
right.
might could have been Nas.
He might could have. He had the potential because like Nas brung him in, but that was AZ song.
Life's a
Like the
Bitch.
bitch was AZ song.
Man,
He
that
did
shit.
the hook.
That's one of the
and
greatest
his
records of
verse
all
was better.
That's
time.
the greatest, one of the greatest records
Man,
of all
might
time.
be top 15 greatest records of all time.
What?
Shudder.
The
Yup.
hook was ridiculous.
Yep, it was his hook and he had the best verse.
You think he
killed
out-rapped
Nas.
Nas?
He killed Nas. He did.
Here's the last one.
Do you
I want this
remember
other-
Nas verse? Do you remember Nas verse?
Like the bitch he died.
Do you remember Nas verse?
I'm trying to get to it.
I was what
You
do you
remember
remember?
AZ verse?
Yes, sir.
That's the
remember AZ
adolescent
verse?
in my body. Now I'm stressing. Physical
Physical
frame is celebrated because I made it.
I'm gonna do life.
That shit
Nas
on
killed that nigga.
rock. Be
But
real, hold on, real. Be for real.
there is no song without AZ verse.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no song without AZ
Thank you.
verse.
What's
And
AZ
shout
verse
out
of?
to.
Come
I
on,
gotta
man.
say yeah. I gotta
It
say
was.
yeah.
Go ahead, do it.
Visualizing the real.
Fucking bad.
Yeah, that shit was
dope. Salary.
That shit was sweet as a
Alright.
bitch.
All right. What about Jay Electronica? Because he was on the list.
They never got no records to us.
He a disappointment.
They never got the records to us.
But the hype on Jay Electronica with that
That's what I'm
lot of
saying.
hype
He's a
around that.
disappointment.
disappointment.
Him and
I'm gonna
Tech
tell you
Nine.
why I say Jay Electronica.
which Take Nine? It was two Take Nines.
The rapper Tech Nine.
The one with the
It's a
dreads.
New York Take Nine and it's a Texas Take Nine.
Yeah.
Because Texas Take Nine did what he came to do.
The Kansas City Take Nine.
Oh,
I know what you
Kansas
mean.
City, yeah. But he worked through fucking
Yeah, he went
Texas.
to Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked through Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kansas City though.
Awesome.
But
Right.
no, but what about Jay Electronica though?
Oh, with Jay Electronica, I say a disappointment because he had a big hype around him too. When he dropped Exhibit A,
That was
you know what I'm saying? The shit was hard as a bitch,
Yes,
and I was
it
like,
was.
oh, this nigga coming. This
Yeah.
nigga, he both been working with Jay-Z, Puffy, Q. He had all these niggas behind him, and then he just went quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Was it
And
that Badu pussy?
Was it that Baduism?
Was it that Badu
I'm
pussy?
telling you.
But from what I seen,
I mean,
Look at
Didi face.
Hold on.
she said
From
she
what
make
I
you put the
seen-
phone down,
From what I
nigga.
seen, the Badu is to make you great.
And you know
Nigga,
she got the
from what I
instance out.
seen, nigga, we got
She got the
3,000.
instance out
We
already.
got Common.
Yeah.
Nigga, we got
Go see.
DOC.
Yeah, we got
And we
three
got Jay
stacks.
Electronica. You
Yeah.
want to put Jay Electronica with them three niggas?
yeah.
Fair enough.
And he was
Disappointment.
buried. He was buried up in that Badu
Right.
pussy too,
Right.
sir. But I
And
think
as he should be.
I think
Yeah.
But-
he just said fuck studio time. I'm staying here. You know what
But
I
you
mean?
know, I mean, I still like Jay Electronica. I mean, but I still feel like status-wise, he's a disappointment because he expected a lot more from him.
So let's do this because I want to say this in this case. Like, I'm a nigga that follow hip hop, right? But it got to get to a certain level before it get to me, right? And it don't got to be very high. It just got to get to a certain level. But a nigga like you, Foom, you know what I mean? You catching shit on the way up. And I just don't feel like they ever got the Jay Electronica records to us. Got it to the masses, like pumped it through the right channels. Is that fair?
Could be, maybe. I mean, to a degree, it's fair. But then, like the music speaks for itself, and I still feel like strike while you hype. He didn't strike while he was hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
let's take it real quick. Before we change the subject. Let's
No,
go
we
to-
ain't gonna change the subject.
Let's
We
go
good.
to let's go to female rappers.
No, hold on. Okay, go ahead. But I got one more male rapper.
All right, go ahead.
Man, Big Crit to me
Okay.
I was
of
just
the
about to say
modern
that.
era
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just
is
about to say
the most polished, most
is.
talented
He is.
rapper package-wise. With the message, with the lyrics, he make beats.
He got
That
it
nigga
all.
do. He got it
all.
out. It's like
But
the,
I think he still got time though.
no, but he been running for 10 years.
But he still got time. Big Crit.
And I'm not saying he not doing good. I'm just saying it's like
I think he
the-
got to get with somebody like
It
Jermaine.
didn't reach where.
it's
and-
like the industry deliberately didn't get behind him. Like
No.
we said,
didn't.
that's Big Crit. I listen to his shit. I love his shit, and I can't.
Where is he
support it.
from? Mississippi, right?
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker. You ever listen to a Big Crit album?
Nigga, I listen to Big Crit.
Nigga.
Big Crit got a song on Ninth
Nigga.
Wonder compilation.
Yeah, that shit is-
Man, that nigga
Big
Crit
Crit.
ill,
That
yo.
nigga, I would love to hear him on the Outkast record.
He
I
really
would
should.
love to hear him on the Outkast record.
He got an Outkast freestyle. He got a freestyle.
Oh, that
to-
nigga sweet.
He got a freestyle.
He
to
is the
players to,
replacement of Big Boy. If the
players,
Outkast, if Three Stacks said I want to do an Outkast album and I need a nigga to replace Big Boy, it's Big Crit. All day. All day.
Ain't nobody
Speaking of-
That
entertaining
nigga equal.
shit.
That nigga equal to Stacks, nigga. He equal, nigga. He's equal to Stacks.
You know what with Crit?
He equal to Stacks,
can't
nigga.
say-
No,
you
he
can't
not.
say
He
that.
one
You
of those
can't say
stacks.
that.
Likeable.
So
He got likable
Yeah,
verses.
he a bunch of shit though.
Yeah, he good. He that
Yeah.
nigga, but I ain't gonna say cause that discrediting shit that Stacks did.
Yeah.
So
He should really be in the lane with Kendrick
He's-
yeah, he's
and
good in his
Cole
own right.
and Crit. That should be the three names mentioned.
and being that you said that, it give me a chance to
That'll
bring
be a
up
dope
Sci-Hi.
tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi another one.
Yeah.
He got all the tools.
He's
He's just as good.
he a Papoose
Yeah.
ass nigga though.
Huh?
He the Papoose ass of the South.
He better than Papoose.
He's more
I
lyrical
think-
than
I
Papoose.
think I think
He's the
slightly-
Papoose
better
of the
than
South.
Papoose. I would listen to him more than I listen to Papoose. Even though Papoose dope, but I fuck with Sci-Hi.
Okay.
But and I feel like he got all the tools.
I
He
don't
just
even
as
know who this
good.
rapper is.
Sci-Hi.
I know.
You know
He
who
from
Sci-Hi
Atlanta.
Prince is? From
He
Atlanta?
he was signed to
He
So
been
So
in
Def,
good
wasn't
music. No, he in good music.
Oh, you signed to Kanye?
Yeah, he signed
yeah.
with Kanye. He in a good music clique.
And it's sad, right?
Yeah.
A nigga that signed to Kanye. You
And he
never heard of?
on he on the song. What was song he on? It's Not
Yeah, that's
Long
an
Story.
artist house, which is awesome because all they artists get the
Pop.
work they deserve.
Tiana Taylor.
Yeah,
and
Big
she-
Sean.
King-
she's
King-
not
what's the nigga
on
name?
no album 'cause
You know-
she's not getting the
King Lucifer. What's the nigga name?
promotion that she
The other
deserves.
nigga that's on Good Music. King somebody. Kid
King
somebody.
Los?
Kid
Oh,
somebody.
Kid Cudi.
Oh,
Kid
Kid
Cudi.
Cudi.
Cudi. Oh, I'm about to. Who the
I
fuck
was
is
like,
You
that?
know,
He's supposed to be
Ghostface
doing
announced that
something
Kanye
Kanye.
is supposed to be and somebody else supposed to be producing his whole
Yeah,
next album.
yeah, that's
I'm
wild.
kind of hyped to hear it, yo.
I
That's
like to hear
dope.
that.
That's
What you say?
Yeah, I was about to say what Sean just said.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go to female rappers real quick.
Hold
Alright.
on.
I
Before
know.
you do that, though,
Alright.
mark my words. I said it here, September 30th, 2021.
Damn,
Outkast
my light
reunion
bill
is coming.
due.
You said Outkast reunion
An
album?
Outkast reunion is coming.
Man, we was trying to avoid
would love
this,
to see it.
needy, but that's what you're here for. Go start this shit.
I would love to see it. That's all I
I'm
gotta
telling
say.
y'all,
Yeah.
Outkast
Nigga, they was at a
reunion is
football game
coming.
because Three Stacks son played football for the Oregon Ducks. Nigga.
I would love to see it.
Ain't no album coming out.
I would
It's-
love
it's
to
coming.
see
Oh, it's
Outkast
something for
reunion.
us?
You don't even have to be an album.
Him and
Them
Three
niggas
Stacks
just
was at the
toured.
football game, and Big Boy,
Big Boy son.
Hey P, what
yeah,
we said?
Big Boy son.
Huh?
What we said? If Outkast come anywhere close to here,
Uh-huh.
we going.
I want to
But
see
you-
Outkast live once.
Goddamn
But
right.
you know, Dre moving silence. Nobody knew he was on the Kanye right.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's real.
You know,
That's
Outkast
Kanye.
came to Richmond one time and nobody showed up.
They was
In the height
slip.
of Outkast.
They was in the slip. I remember
At the height of Outkast. One of the height.
it was
but
elevators.
Right
They
before
was
the
at
height.
slip. I was
Yeah.
there. They was
Yeah.
elevators.
Right before the
Yeah.
height.
And they was trying to get the crowd. Yo, we need y'all to give us some
Yeah.
feedback. Cause nigga was looking at them like they was goddamn fish in a goddamn bowls.
They should have did it at the college.
But let's go to female rappers real quick before we change it. We gotta talk about Kelly.
We got time.
All right,
Go ahead.
Gangsta Boo.
Oh, Lord.
Should she? Gangsta Boo. Let's keep it real. Shouldn't Gangsta Boo? You know who Gangsta Boo is? You never heard of Gangsta Boo?
6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia. The girl from 3-6 Mafia.
Okay, yeah.
She
Oh,
she
I never
was
knew
supposed
her
to be
name.
Meg Thee Stallion before Meg Thee
Okay.
Stallion.
That bitch ain't no
Yeah.
Meg, yo.
I never knew her
She
name.
ain't no Meg, yo.
No, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
man,
though,
you disrespecting
talking
Meg
about
Thee
status-wise.
Stallion.
Talking about status-wise.
it's
That-
status.
And she ain't her on no level.
No, that's that aggressiveness. She's
Maybe.
supposed to be Meg
That's
before
how-
Meg, nigga.
that's
No,
what you
Jack. No, sir.
I know what Rock's saying.
I
Yeah.
don't.
I know what he's saying.
I don't.
Yeah,
know
she
what you're saying.
That
was.
style was similar.
I know what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I know what he's
That's what I'm
saying,
saying,
and
I
I
understand.
disagree.
She's supposed to be Meg. Gangsta Boo. She had the setup. These niggas won Grammys.
But she couldn't rap
3
like
6
Meg
Mafia.
though.
It didn't matter.
It do matter.
3 6 Mafia was three.
Because Meg can rap.
Meg can rap though.
Meg can really
Legitimacy in hip hop is 3 6 Mafia. Are they legitimate?
But
Are they lyrical?
no.
All right,
No.
then. But are they legitimate in hip
Yes.
hop?
Yes.
Gangsta Boo could have followed that coattail.
Okay.
And she could
All
have
right, I'll
rolled
go
that
with you
way.
there.
Okay.
I go
what
there.
I'm saying. I
But,
got what he was
but
saying.
don't put Megan Thee Stallion
I
name
just
on
saying.
that
I'm
shit
just
though.
saying
He's
that
talking about
aggressive.
He's talking about
status-wise.
status-wise. Of course, she's not as good as Megan Thee Stallion, but before Megan Thee Stallion, we didn't know Megan Thee Stallion.
Exactly.
Right.
Gangsta Boo.
And you
could've
know who
been
else?
Megan Thee Stallion.
And you know who else supposed to be Megan Thee
We didn't know
Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't want to agree with y'all niggas.
You know who else supposed to be Megan Thee Stallion?
Who?
Shauna.
Shauna was
Oh,
dope.
yeah, Shauna
She
was
should have
dope.
been bigger.
Yeah.
Cause she
Shauna
was fat as a
dope
bitch.
fuck.
She was
And
dope.
she was fat as a bitch.
And she could rap.
And she can
Shauna
rap.
can rap
Yeah.
her
Shauna
ass
And
can
she
rap.
just fizzled out.
Man.
Thank,
I mean, fizzle.
thank you for throwing her up there.
Oh my
Shauna.
She
God.
wasn't used properly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
she wasn't used properly. She wasn't executed properly.
And she
What?
grew up
Getting
in
some
the
head,
music
right? I was
industry.
getting some head.
Head.
Come on, that shit
Getting
put a
some
cigar.
head.
That shit
You
put a cigar.
know, sometimes.
She grew up in the music industry because her daddy is a blues singer.
Yeah.
Buddy Guy.
Yeah, buddy guy. Yep. So is.
You know, sometimes with women, and this is just my personal opinion on this shit. Sometimes with women, like I would see Shauna, and they try to put you in all these bikinis and shit. Everybody don't gotta be her.
Right.
Man, her body is so nice. She not Megan tough. She not Nikki pretty.
was.
Not,
She
hold
was
on,
in between.
hold on.
on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She would have been more appreciated in a pair of tight ass jeans
Yeah.
and a fucking beater with her hair whipped. She would have been more appreciated than trying to force her into the Nikki
Butt cheeks.
into the Nikki mode.
Yeah.
She would have been far more appreciated.
They
And
were
don't-
trying to over-sexualize her.
yeah, and she didn't need it.
We felt the same way
I
about
feel
Remy.
like Shauna was.
Yeah, Remy
We
too.
felt the same way about Remy.
You
I
didn't
was
have-
about to say that. I
Yup.
feel like Shauna was the Remy of the South.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
you didn't have to push her into
Right.
that because did niggas really believe it? They was like, yeah, she fed as a bitch,
She
but
fed him. She
she
told me,
alright.
I
was
you know
getting
what
some
I mean?
head.
That hurt. That can't really hurt.
Yeah,
like
you didn't
because,
have to force her.
Like me following hip hop, I knew Remy before she got before she really blew the Terror Squad.
Yeah.
And I was like, that ain't her.
You ain't have to do it.
Yeah, they
Right.
put her in all them makeup and heels. That was like, that ain't her.
At the
Put
time,
Remy in some Timbs
and a
some
Yankee
tight
cap
jeans,
nigga
a
to the
bubble,
back, yeah.
and, man, niggas would have been
The
like,
long
that
weave,
bitch.
that's it.
All right,
Right, that's
this,
that bitch.
this is something I'm gonna throw out there, trying to be funny. But if Bahamadia would have put
Oh.
the weave on
No.
and actually put some tight jeans on,
No.
you think it would have worked for
No.
her?
As much as Rock talk about behind
No,
the let me go look this person up.
fuck no.
Since we are female rappers, though.
No.
Since we
Rock.
are female rappers.
So Bahamadia she wouldn't have won if she put the weave up.
Hell no.
Bahamadia was exactly who she's supposed to be, dog.
Yes.
Okay.
A
Know what I'm
box.
saying?
A Theo
Yeah,
Huxtable
I can't
box.
see it no other way. Since we are female
I ain't say all
rappers,
that.
but what y'all think about and this is old, like back in old school.
Hold on, give us. Hey, Nene, hold on to that. Give him 2 seconds, yo. I'm
Go ahead,
sorry,
Nene.
yo.
Go ahead,
We
Nene.
sorry, Nene.
Go ahead, Nene. Go ahead.
We
I'm
sorry, Nene.
Good.
That I was trying to ignore that one.
Hold on, just give us 2 seconds.
Go ahead, Nene. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Nene.
Shout out to Bahamadia, man.
But what y'all think
Good.
about Boss? How far she could have?
Ah,
good
and she
one.
was dope.
Okay.
And she was
And
dope.
where is she
okay.
from? What, Detroit?
She will
I
work
don't know.
right now. She
Right
from
now. Hold on,
Cleveland
hold on, look.
or Detroit.
I think she's
Who'd
from.
you say?
I'm telling y'all.
Oh.
Oh man,
Hold on.
y'all niggas funny, man.
Hey, man. All right. The boss. Boss was dope. When Brett came along, Brett had kind of like the same kind of.
Not really.
Hold on. No,
yeah,
no,
hold
no,
on.
no, no, no.
It was really gayness in rap before
Yeah.
we acknowledged it.
Boss had, Brett had the same kind of
Because a lot of people
thug
thought
image.
MC Light was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wore the flannels, kind of Snoop, whatever. But then she went and got girly. And
When she did that video with
right,
Tyrese.
and that
yeah.
made her even sweeter. Cause they go like, damn, Brett look
She's
good.
versatile.
And Brett did exactly what we said.
She
just
did
with
like
Remy.
the strippers
Yep.
do. I'm not taking this shit out till y'all throw some money on the floor.
No.
Awesome.
No,
That's how you do it.
I'm gonna tell you, no, this is what Brett did. We were talking about like you didn't have to oversex him. They ain't oversex Brett.
Nope.
All Brett did put on some cutoff shorts and some Timbs.
And let
and
some
let
weave
her
in
hair
there.
down. And
Yeah.
niggas like, goddamn, Brett bad as a
She had a bikini top on too and showed her stomach. So
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
so
cool.
funny.
All right.
But
She
they
had
didn't
shorts and
oversex
stuff
her.
on, yeah.
Bruh,
They
the-
didn't
They
oversex her.
they-
They put her in high heels.
let me tell you
no,
something.
they
Put her
did
in-
not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Let me tell you
Get
something
on
about
the
the Brett.
microphone.
Huh?
Let me tell you something about the Brett. The Brett can walk right here, right now in a 2-piece bikini.
Yeah.
And it won't do nothing for me, Sean. And I'm gonna tell you why.
It better be good.
Her attitude. I've seen
All
this
right,
chick.
cool. All
I've
right,
seen how
cool.
she talk, how
Cool,
she carry
cool.
herself.
Yeah.
This bitch don't want no ding-a-ling.
Absolutely.
Now, you know what I mean? Maybe back then, you know what I mean?
She told a story about Addison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Brett
somebody
don't
gave
fuck
that.
with niggas, though.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying though, like
She might still fuck.
she don't carry
Yeah,
herself
she
like
like niggas.
like what's up, nigga? I'm trying to suck that dick. Like she don't carry herself like that. She carry that shit like I'm trying to eat some pussy. What's up?
I never heard.
Look at that bitch.
Well, I
What
won't
that
say
bitch? I'm trying to eat
never.
some pussy. No, I ain't saying she say that, but she carry herself like that. So if she come in here with a 2-piece on, I'll be like, which one is you today? Like,
Hey, Rock.
you know what I mean?
All right, we
Yeah,
let
I
you
still
tell your
don't-
story.
I
I don't
still
believe you
don't-
though.
Your attitude.
I don't believe you.
Nigga, believe me. 'Cause
I know. I will let you tell your story, right? I understand what you're saying,
I know you
but
like
I don't
aggressive-
believe you.
I know you like aggressive women, but
No, I don't like that.
yeah, you like aggressive women. But if Brett came in this bitch in a 2-piece, was like, "Hey, Rock."
I be like, hey, I look at her, but
You a what? You a what?
I look at
You
her,
a
but,
what? And what?
It just would be cause
Are you cool, Brett? Or are you the
Are you
funkified Brett?
Shantae today, or are you?
Yeah.
yeah, would she be like, let me stick something up your ass? You know what I mean? Like, bitch.
Deal breaker.
That's a good break for everybody.
Yeah.
But one more, JJ Fad.
Did you did what they came to do?
Yeah.
So they one song?
They
That's it?
blew though.
One song?
They still making money off that song.
I made a post about them the other day. I thought Supersonic was the dumbest shit.
What?
Especially that part. I hated
That
it.
was it.
I hate it.
I
That's
agree.
the part that
But they
killed it.
still
Yeah.
getting money
I
off
was
that
about to say,
shit.
yeah, they still
Bigger.
successful off of it.
This is that speed it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, who sat in the booth and told them, yeah, we should go with that?
Easy.
He was right though.
Yep, and he was right.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
the nigga was
dumbest shit
fucking right.
Yep.
All right, one more. Oh no, we keeping it hip hop.
No, go ahead.
Yeah,
can
go ahead. Do what you
whatever.
do.
Michelle Lay should have been bigger than what she was.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. She had
Michelle
potential to be greater than what
She should have been bigger than what
I
she
thought
was.
we was only talking about rappers though.
But I just
No,
throw her
we
out there.
don't- yeah, I
What
mean,
about Rod
that's still
Digger?
hip hop.
Raw
Rod
Digger.
Digger.
Oh,
She
yeah.
is who she is.
No,
Who
but
she
she
is.
it's just her look.
Yeah.
Her
They
aggressive
couldn't figure out the angle.
Yeah,
dude
Buffalo
approach
do it.
to
She
hip hop.
did-
That-
I'm not trying to be funny, but she reminded me of the black version of Olive Oil.
Wow.
I've never been a big Rod Digger fan. I respect her lyricism, but it's like they couldn't package her the right way.
They couldn't
Like,
figure out
And
what
I'm
to do.
She
yeah,
was tall. She
and
was,
I'm not saying put her
She wasn't,
because the thing about a girl rapper,
you know, with the industry.
niggas
stuff.
gotta want to fuck her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Point blank, period.
and not sexual over sexual,
Nigga
not
gotta
being
wanna
a
fuck her.
pig, but
You gotta
niggas
be
gotta
sexually
want to
appealing.
fuck her.
Yeah.
And
Salt and Pepper, we all wanted to fuck Salt and Pepper.
all three of them,
Yeah.
even the one behind the turntable.
Niggas wanted to fuck
That's
light.
what I like the most.
Yeah, liked.
I mean,
run it down.
Speaking of rappers that should have been bigger, what about Mims?
This is
Man.
man,
hot.
this is why I'm
Man,
hot.
this is why I'm hot.
I don't know. I think he
Why I'm
I
hot.
think he
Yeah,
weighed.
I think he.
I
pretty
think he
much
weighed
did what
supposed to
he
do.
So that was that one song.
Yeah.
I got one.
I ain't
He
see
did
him.
a remix
I ain't
with
see him
Junior
making. I ain't see him having no
Yeah, I
big
haven't
career.
seen
Yeah, this is why I'm hot. This
But
is
he was talked about a lot though.
Yeah.
Like, he was,
Yeah, man. He had
he
that.
had a good
I'm saying
summer
he had
run.
that- He had
like,
that
he was
song.
hyped
Because of
up
that
though.
track, and then what made it, what hyped him up more, he did the remix with Junior Reed and
Right.
is
Yeah,
it,
it was sweet.
what's the
Yeah.
other Jamaican dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bougie
yeah,
Bonta?
Yeah.
No.
Shabba Ranks?
Nah.
No,
I don't wanna
Cuddy
say
Ranks?
No.
It was Junior. Was it Sean Paul?
No.
There ain't been so many of them.
Yeah.
Bob Marley?
It's quite a few of them.
Shabba Ranks?
Shabba Ranks.
I got two to run past you real quick for
Bon Bougie.
before we move on, Shudder.
Dang. then
Why they find
It's
these
like
shit?
on the tip of my tongue, and I know when she said that.
What about Hurricane Chris? And what's
Oh,
the nigga
wow.
that made to throw the
Hurricane
D's on the?
Rich
Rich Boy. Them two niggas. Hurricane Chris was sweet as a bitch.
Hurricane Chris was sweet.
He was
had
sweet as a
potential.
bitch. He had potential.
to be better. But Rich Boy, I can't.
It was two T.I.
No, Rich Boy, I ain't expect much from him.
Yeah, there was some T.I.
It was two T.I.
Yeah, it was
at the
T.I.
end of the
We
day.
already had Tip, so it ain't really
Yeah.
wrong. Yeah.
What's the nigga that my nigga X ran by me today? Shout out X. He said Young Buck was.
Nah, I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he got where he was. I think he got to where
I
he
think
I
he
don't
could have
agree.
been bigger.
I think Buck could have been way bigger.
He could have been way. He
I
could have been
The
bigger
reason-
than
I never
Banks
felt
and
Buck.
Yeah,
Yeah, he could have been bigger than
Cause
the
he
rest of them.
already was, man.
Some of it,
So
but
I was right.
Buck-
His
Buck
name
was
was
it.
Sham.
Buck was
Sham
it.
in
Baby
Junior
Sham.
Reed. Nuh-uh.
Oh.
It was Sham in Junior Reed.
Buck was the
Okay.
hottest nigga in G Unit. He had the look. He had the sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had all. And the nigga could rap.
Yeah, he can rap.
but he came off like a third in command nigga. And that's difficult to sell to
I think
niggas.
that's that New York
Oh,
down
you
south
number
shit.
3?
But
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but-
It's difficult
yeah, but still.
for a man to sell.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but he still if he played his cards right as he was supposed to do, he could have been bigger.
Yeah, if you would have put yourself in a position
Because
where
he
you the
already-
next man up,
He
like
already,
Game
he
did.
already had it.
Yeah,
He
the game.
already had it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
the
did.
game always, it's a certain thing about music and being a celebrity too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to present yourself in a way that people want to be you.
Yeah.
That's part of the deal, right?
Yeah, and I
Hold
think,
on.
all right, go ahead.
But Game did it.
Yeah.
Game presented itself like, nigga, I'm next man up. I'm not taking no shit off 50, off
Right.
Drake, off M, off nobody.
right,
and
right,
that
right,
translates into success.
Right.
But Buck always came off like, I'm the driver.
I'm G Unit.
I'm the
G.
driver.
Yeah, he always came off like I'm the driver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
50 ruined Buck,
He
though.
still could have did. Yeah, 50 did ruin Buck.
He ruined that
He
nigga.
made him and ruined him.
Yeah, you should have slapped that nigga 50 and you would have been bigger.
Yeah. Beat that nigga ass.
Right.
If that nigga,
Yeah,
what the
right.
nigga Jordan told that nigga, yeah, we ain't signing no jersey for no niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a millionaire.
Yeah, if he would have slapped Jordan that night, he would have been bigger.
Yeah. The boy, right?
You would have had a star on your resume nobody got.
I left a handprint on
yeah,
Jordan's
like,
face.
slap the shit out that
I
nigga.
did shit Ball
No,
of Fame do.
yeah,
I slapped
nigga,
the
shit out
that
Jordan.
nigga.
And I got beat down and I had to buy new teeth, but nigga, you would have been bigger. You would have been bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he could have made a diss record.
Yeah, and made a diss record.
Speaking of niggas that need to buy, might have to buy new teeth.
No, seriously, let's do it, Johnny.
Go ahead.
Hey, this the topic of the night, man. Look at this guy here. Oh my God.
But my aunt, he's telling me no.
My booty telling me no.
They been
Y'all see the
going
video of
Looking
him
in the
asking
mirror,
for food at the
saying
commissary?
damn to myself.
Nah, did you see the one where they made him the gay dude on Life? I can't go home to my parents like this.
See how freaky your ass is now.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I saw the joke where they had the inmates surround him and said, "Nigga, we said we want to hear the initial remix, nigga."
Yeah, I saw that.
See, they go to bullshit.
That's it right.
God damn, he got found guilty on all that shit.
He still got two more.
He still got the Leah case too.
He still got two more cases. One in Minnesota and one in Chicago.
Man, I
Hey,
hate to
He
laugh
on a
about
nation
this
tour of
it's sad.
the court system right now.
Cause it's sad, but
This it.
damn, man, he had it coming though, man. He damn,
They done put his face on the joint and everything, Sean. Niggas will do anything on the internet, Sean, to make a laugh, bro. I mean, honestly though, I'm with you. I don't feel sorry for the nigga at all.
Yeah, he asked for that shit, man.
But
He had
at
it
the
coming.
same time, D.L. Hewlett said some shit that was real. Cause they was asking him, despite R.Kelly, what he guilty, would you still play his music?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, I play his music. We still play the Star Spangled Banner on it. And we
Hell
know what America
yeah,
did.
DL.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yup.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I still play his music. I never stopped playing his music.
It's funny because 12 Play is one of the
Thanks, Rock.
greatest. Honestly,
Yeah.
12 Play
One-
is one of the greatest R&B albums that ever came out.
that money probably go his kids anyway.
Very true.
And that was a question.
And
I
Trapped
saw,
in the Closet was Michael Jackson shit.
That was a question I saw Cut Creator ask on Facebook the other day, like to all the other DJs, are they still gonna play his music?
Yeah, you should play it.
Yeah.
And a couple of them was like, hell yeah,
I
inside the club and outside.
Hell yeah.
I want to say this about R.Kelly too, and like I say, I'll turn it back over to y'all. One thing though that's unfair about this shit, and I feel like he should go to jail too. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of dirty shit, right? And you knew better, right? But when you saw his story, getting raped by a neighbor, getting raped by your sister, what do that turn you into, right? That's number one.
They produced
And then number two, now you're rich and fucking Celine Dion famous, and nobody will tell you no. And nobody speak to that shit, yo. It's like, come on,
Right.
yo. You gotta.
Because
You gotta-
the
you
parents
gotta-
gotta be held accountable for pimping out their kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, it gotta be a cautionary tale too. And a cautionary tale says, don't do this. This is what happened to him, and this is why. But nobody speak to the abuse he suffered. And I'm not making an excuse for
No,
him.
you
You should
right.
go to jail
And that
too.
was the point that I made a couple of years
Right.
ago. Like, we don't protect each other.
No.
Yeah,
Because it should have never been an he should have never been in that type of environment to create the environment that he did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a life on its own. It's like you're highly talented. Trauma makes you a good musician, right?
Does.
Trauma makes you a good musician. And then you turn out to be highly talented, just a perfect storm of things. And then you got access to all these young ass girls, not to mention the trauma that happened to you that was never addressed, and nobody ever said, you need to get some help.
And he projected it
Yeah,
onto
no
other
one
people,
ever.
which he
told
probably
him he
felt it
needed
was
to get some
normal.
help.
Could you?
Well, I
I
agree.
ain't gonna say no one ever
No.
told him because we don't know that backstory.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, you're
There
right.
might be a motherfucker
Well,
that said something to
I
him.
agree with everything P said. That's all that is true. You know what I'm saying? Because he went through some shit, kind of made it that way. But then on the other side of it, I still feel like he had this weird, freaky sickness about him. Because I heard a story about when his grandma used to drink coffee out the cup, and her lipstick would be on the cup, and
yeah,
he'll go
he
behind
would
the
go
lipstick
behind
and put his
it,
lips on it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you had like
He
this
was always-
weird freaky thing with him, and part two to
I
that,
remember hearing
part two to
that.
that, it's one thing to do wrong shit and not know you're doing wrong shit.
Right.
But the steps that he took with Aaliyah, you knew you was doing wrong shit.
Right.
Yeah, because you maneuvered the system to
Right,
do
right.
it.
Right. So saying that to say, I don't really feel sorry.
I don't.
No, I don't feel sorry.
Well,
I don't feel. I'm not saying
Yeah.
you going to jail is the wrong thing.
Right.
It's the right thing.
Right. Well,
But
I guess what I'm saying to what you said is like you know you're doing wrong shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even
Yeah, you was wrong. I get what you're saying.
right, you know you was wrong, and even after you got caught with the sex tape, you still continue
continue,
To do that
to
shit.
do that
Yep.
shit. It got
'Cause he
worse.
got off.
Exactly,
So-
because he got off.
So, you know,
But-
all this you though, bro.
but what you're talking about? We talking about a mental
But it goes.
ailment, and I won't
Right.
call it illness. I'll call it ailment. It's like, nigga, if you grow up really, really, really fucking poor, and then you find out how to make money, you get locked up at 17, you come home at 19, you still really poor. Your motivation is, and ain't nothing higher motivated than sex. Niggas, countries done went to war over a piece of pussy.
Yeah.
To be
That's true. They do.
perfectly fucking
Money
honest,
and
it's
women.
how we hardwired. So as far as addiction go, that's a very difficult thing to beat. And I'm not making an excuse for him. I'm just saying, make sure y'all mention that too. That's all
my
I'm
whole
saying.
point, and it goes back to what Fuma said as far as his childhood with his grandma. That all falls under the category, and we all know it's in our culture. That shit, what goes on in my house, stays in my house.
Yeah.
It should.
You gotta get out of that mindset though, because not everything that goes on in your house, just because that shit that was going on in R.Kelly's house, should have never happened to the point where he could project that shit onto somebody
Ain't
else.
good.
Yeah,
ain't
but this the problem though. But this the problem in our house though. We got a goddamn aversion to go and get help for shit like that. That's number one. And then
Yeah, they
number
figure
two,
it's Jesus gonna
even
fix
if
that.
you had enough money, and health insurance, and I ain't talking about rich, I'm talking about health insurance. If you had enough health insurance, nigga, you know how long the waiting list is to get in to see a shrink?
yeah.
I went to go get a shrink one time. Them niggas told me you can go down to the Daily Planet, get in line on Thursday before 9 o'clock. And if they see the first 10 people, if you're in the first 10 people, you can see a goddamn shrink as soon as you can. Otherwise, it's 6 months. That's what they told me.
You know, it's crazy because he going through all this. He been found guilty. Do you honestly think now? I remember we talked about this before. Do you honestly think now it's time for him to meet up with some producers and say, "I want to do a movie
It's
about
gonna
my
happen.
life"?
No, it ain't time.
Nah,
Nigga, it's time
it's
to
too
get
fresh.
healthy and whole.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
No.
Yeah,
'Cause
you trying to get
But
your
he's
fucking
not
It's
mind.
time to get your life together.
Institutionalized.
Yeah.
I fuck around and kill himself.
I said that.
Yeah, he probably
He gonna
was.
fuck
I
around
said
kill
that. I said, I hope
himself,
they put him in a room where he don't got nothing that he could, cause that motherfucker kill
He
himself.
gonna kill himself, son.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
before he do that,
Because he don't know how to function.
yeah. So I'm thinking, you know, R.Kelly did accomplished a lot of great things musically, Shorty. To a point where we saying ourselves we still gonna play his music, but I want want to see the movie. I'm really interested in seeing the R.
They'll
Kelly
make a
movie.
movie.
Somebody will
I
make
mean,
it.
If- when he
this-
off
I'm
his-
talking about
And
based
I don't
off.
think they
When he
gonna do it
off
right
himself, you
now.
really gonna see a movie.
Write a book, R. Kelly.
But right now, ain't
Right, it
the
ain't
time.
gonna happen
It ain't gonna happen
now.
right
You
now.
want some money in your
I-
commissary? Write a book.
I roll with that rock. He should write a book
Yeah.
and
He should
start
write a book,
from the
and they gonna
beginning.
turn it into a
And if
movie.
you do a documentary,
Yeah.
start from the.
Right.
Don't start on that rich and famous shit.
Right.
Yeah, start from
at
the
the
beginning.
fucking beginning.
Right.
Don't be a fucking terrible human being and just tell the story from the point where everybody that
Start
enabled
fucking
them.
with you, right.
Yeah,
Start fucking
everybody
with you,
that
right.
the security enabled them. The family of the kids enabled them. The motherfucking record label enabled
His
them.
friends
The
enabled 'em.
fucking driver enabled them.
Yep.
Everybody enabled them. Don't start the
Until
story
the
right
chips
there.
started falling.
Yeah,
Everybody
start the
started
story at the
scattering like
beginning.
roaches.
Yeah.
When he was young and his sister did
Yeah.
whatever
Right,
to him
right.
and a neighbor did, start there.
Yeah.
Because you got to humanize a person like this
Yep.
so that
Instead
the
of
next person
demonizing.
come along or be like, he's a human too and worth jumping in front of this shit.
And I
before it
think
get
he
to
deserved.
shit.
He deserved.
I agree.
He deserved a book. He deserved a movie. He deserved niggas to actually know his story.
I agree, but not now.
Not now.
It
He can
has
write
to
the
be
book
now.
though.
It don't have to be now.
He can
gotta
write the
start.
book though.
Don't to be
He should do research.
Right.
The only reason I say
That man,
it
I don't
might
think that
have
man
to
gonna
be
last
now-
5 years, bro.
He's still.
That's
in,
what I was about to say.
he's-
His mindset, I don't think it could be in the making now, but not to come out right away.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I don't think he's in the mindset right now to be. I don't think he's gonna be around long enough for somebody
Exactly.
to be like, you know what? Let me wait a year or two. before
Exactly.
He
you know,
could write a
make it.
book now though.
He's a
Yeah, but
strong-
we,
Right,
she
tell-
said he don't think she gonna be around
Yeah,
long enough.
this what I'm saying, O'Neal, is while you doing time and you're alive for 2 years and keep you busy and
But is
got
he
to
gonna
keep
be
you out
alive
the
for
mix.
2 years,
That's
though?
I'm just saying 2 years is a short time.
I mean, he might
for
not be
a
alive 6
long-ass
months.
sentence. But this is what I'm saying though, yo. Tell your own story now, R.Kelly. You tell it. Don't let them motherfuckers tell it.
Right.
You tell it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
You tell your story. Don't let them
And that's
niggas
true.
do.
Somebody
Huh?
need to get
That's
a hold
true.
of him now so he can tell his story.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to tell your story, bro.
Is
Like,
he
true.
really in that state, knowing what he's accustomed to all these years to doing that he no longer can do because he's behind bars?
He could have killed himself a year ago. He been in that motherfucker.
He probably
for
thought he was
2,
gonna get
3
out.
Years,
Yeah,
ain't
he thought he gonna
Yeah,
get out.
but he won't get
But now he
sentenced
been
a year
found
ago.
guilty, sentenced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't
Now
getting
it's like,
sentenced a year
okay.
ago.
I
You
mean,
don't know what
imagine that
now.
day. Robert Kelly, you've been found guilty. You've been sentenced to life in prison.
Right.
That nigga is gonna look for the nearest sheet, rope,
Right.
whatever, shawty.
Right.
He gonna off himself, bro. I know he is.
If he wasn't in, if he was
Damn.
in the wrong mental state to do what he did,
Yeah.
imagine what he's going through right
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Man. And I hope everybody that's listening understand. I'm not making a defense for the dude at all. I'm just
I
a
know
pro-
exactly what you're saying.
I'm a proponent of telling the whole story.
now. Being,
It's like
Don't
when
want
you
him to tell
just
his own story.
pieces.
yeah, and
Right.
it's a reason I feel like that. I feel like that because I've known lots of poor people that sold drugs and fucked their life up before they knew what life was, and nobody listened to the whole story. My daddy died when I was 4. My mama been getting high since the 80s.
Right.
I got 2 little brothers. What the fuck? I'm supposed to be an animal.
Right.
We're not in thriving mode. We're in survival mode.
Right.
So if I feel like that for them, I gotta feel like that
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right though.
You know what I
This
mean?
is why I said everybody dropped the ball, from whoever dropped the ball with R.Kelly when he was a kid to
Yeah.
and it's
His
just a
management,
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
repeated
Publisher.
cycle
On and
of
on, yeah.
publishers, all that shit.
generational trauma. So I feel like the parents need to be held accountable as well.
For those
'Cause even
ones
though
that
he
knew
got
that
off the
their
first
kids
time,
was there.
you knew it was still a potential risk that he was capable of doing that again. So why would you send your kid?
I've heard
Right.
enough in the media to know my kid not going over there.
Right.
Exactly.
Unsupervised.
Some of the kids ran away to him, but there are parents that knew that their kids was there, like took their
What to the
kids.
kid? I'm
Didn't
talking about a
he-
kid.
yeah.
I'm
Didn't he
talking
cut
about
him a check?
under
Huh?
17.
Did he cut him a check for that shit?
Yeah, that's what I said. Some parents
Yeah,
knew,
ain't no money
yeah.
for that shit.
But other,
Ain't no
but
money to
other
fix
kids,
that.
like ran to him, like ran away from home.
What they
to him.
kids though, and I would say 19
like
is
one
a
guy that
kid.
I'm friends with on
16,
Facebook the
15.
whole time.
15, no, you can't be 15 and 16 in my book.
The
You don't
whole
have them.
Yeah,
time
because
I've
I can go
been-
get you at 15 or
They say he
16.
had like a
Yeah.
12-year-old.
If I'm a parent, I can go get you at 15
But they
and
didn't.
16.
Some of them didn't know where they were, so they ran away. So,
You never. I mean, how long?
But it's
Well,
the
you
other
was there to
guys.
tell the story.
It's
just
one
said
guy
they
that
didn't
I've
know
been
it.
friends with on Facebook that I would talk to back and forth with for years.
Just
And
go
the whole
kill
time,
that nigga.
I didn't know he was the girl Azriel's father until he started
Wow.
coming out with. I was seeing him talking about it, like posted, you know, from time to time, and I'm just like, and it really exploded when that shit dropped. The documentary dropped.
Yeah.
When she got away. When she.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was my
Oh,
question
wow.
is
And
where
I'm
these
just like,
fathers
bro,
was
you
at.
knew this the whole
Yeah, you gotta
time.
go kill that
Where these
nigga.
fathers
this
was
is
at.
her
Nigga, I be
father.
damn.
At the bank. That's what
This
they was
is her
at.
father.
Can you?
like,
But you know what? How can you get to him? That I'm thinking about it. Kill that nigga, right?
Right.
Any father would understand that,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
But how you get
So
to
like they
him?
knew.
How
she
you
was-
even
they
get
knew she
close
was
to
with
him?
but they didn't know where she was at, right?
Right.
no, her parents knew exactly where the hell.
And then
wow.
though, it's other shit like if they. I want to say this for Brittany, right?
Catch him at McDonald's.
If they 19 or 20,
That we used to hang out at, right?
yeah, but he still got security.
He had security with him at McDonald's
Oh,
getting,
wow.
getting
Why
young
not?
bitches.
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
not? Yeah.
Wow.
Like, this is her father.
Yeah, that's the nigga that's on the show.
This my and this is to Brittany, right?
Mhm.
And I understand it's a little small window that's really crazy, like 17, 18, 19, right? For a girl, it's like depending on what state you in, 17 might not be nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
19 ain't nothing you can do about
Definitely nothing you
it.
can do about
18
19.
ain't nothing you can do about it.
Right.
20
But
ain't
he
nothing.
ain't had too many of them that was of that age.
No.
I
Most
mean,
of 'em
even
was
if he kept
underage.
them long
Oh
enough.
yeah, no, but he had them. He grabbed them when they was young, but he
Younger.
had them when they older
Yeah,
though.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah, I mean, and once she gets 17, 18, 19, it's really nothing you can do. If she say this is where I want to be, no matter what he told her, she kind of stuck in there.
I went to an R.Kelly concert, and this is before we knew about R.Kelly. We had an idea about Aaliyah, but nobody, social media wasn't as big, and we didn't give a fuck for real. Like we didn't really,
Right.
stayed on that shit.
It was like, ain't she young? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but all right. I went to R. Kelly concert. At the end of this show, this nigga pulled his pants down, had the underwear showing, and just stood there for like 5 minutes. I seen grown ass women like lose their fucking mind.
Oh, yeah.
So in my mind, I'm a nigga in the crowd thinking, cause I was with some shorty. We're not gonna go there. But I was with this chick, and I saw this shit. I said, this nigga can fuck everybody in this bitch.
Right.
He's a lucky nigga. That was the first thing I thought about.
Right.
And then you fast forward to this story. I'm like,
He
wow.
don't want the bitches that was
He ain't
screaming
want the bitches to
Yeah.
scream. All the old bitches,
Yeah.
the 30s and up, the 21 and up chicks,
He want that.
he want their daughters.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro.
You know, an interesting story I had
Crazy.
when I was I guess I was
Very
18
crazy.
or 19, and the Leah shit came out, right? And I was messing with a girl too, and I was just talking to her about the Leah shit, and I was asking her like, I mean, could she really fall for that? Could the people really? And she was like, man, a girl of a certain age and R.
Very
Kelly as
impressionable.
big as he
Very
is, I would have fucked that nigga too.
I heard girls say that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's what she
I
said.
mean, not R. Kelly, but
Yeah,
I never
no,
had
every
attraction
girl,
to
and
him.
listen,
No, I heard girls
Brittany,
say
you
that.
No, I
always
know
do
that,
that.
but I'm
What
just
I'm saying, there
No,
is
I
a
hear
dude.
you. I heard what you
Yeah,
said.
there's a dude.
I just said I'm not R. Kelly. I
Yeah.
didn't say I didn't understand what
No,
you said.
I'm following what you're saying. What I'm saying, because I wanted to say that at first, is even if it ain't R. Kelly,
That's
there
funny.
is a man,
Yeah.
a girl of a certain age, I
Every
could
girl
get
fantasizes
easily
about that man.
manipulated
Yeah.
into that shit, Shudder.
But that's so
I had never
sad.
heard that.
She gotta be 27 at least. You know what I mean? This 20. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about to catch a predator. I be seeing these niggas that got $1 million in their bank account and they looking for 14-year-olds. You can go to VCU right now and sit Indian style in the grass, and you can fucking fuck.
You
those
go
kids.
Craigslist and tell a bitch anything.
Any 19-year-old nigga.
Listen, all I said, R. Kelly, is well, like as long as you're of age, I don't give a fuck if they was 18. Stay in your lane, bro. Don't
Yeah.
get yourself in trouble. You a fucking mega superstar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you gotta fuck young bitches, at least get a 18-year-old.
21.
So you're legal.
21.
Thinking about
You're
it
legal.
on a-
That's
on
all
a
I'm saying.
deeper
And,
level.
and you can still judge them. You like, damn, you like fucking young girls, but at least he ain't getting no fucking trouble for it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Thinking
so
about it on a deeper level, psychological
I
level.
feel you.
yeah.
How old was R. Kelly when he got molested?
He was little, right?
They was little
Yeah.
kids.
And it continued to what age?
I don't
Like a
know, but
teenager.
I know they
That's
got
why we need a
molested a
movie.
lot.
That's
It's
why
teenage
he's
years.
still stuck in that mindset. So that's
mindset,
why
yeah.
he goes after girls.
Teenage
Yeah.
girls, yeah.
The pleasure of the
Wow.
because one thing I think his brother said, I hope I'm not misquoting him. He was like he kind of had a feeling R. Kelly enjoyed the shit, right?
Right.
So the enjoyment of the sex and the age you are connected
Well, you already
psychologically,
said-
maybe.
You already said.
You know
that
what I
he was
mean?
doing Weird stuff. stuff with his mom's
Well, yeah,
glasses.
But
before.
when did that happen? Was it
Okay.
all in the
That's so
same
deep.
window?
They
So
was
that
younger.
brings me to the Rick James documentary.
Haven't seen
Do
that.
y'all
That shit was
remember
dope.
when he said he was molested at 13 and
Yeah.
he enjoyed it?
I ain't seen
Yeah.
Rick James documentary.
That shit
If
was
a
Wrong
girl
woman.
molested me
But
at
he-
13, I would have enjoyed
He's
it.
13, so he also.
sure.
I would've
is in that
enjoyed it.
I would've enjoyed it
mindset,
too.
right, of sex
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly was like 4, younger. Maybe
Wow.
They was young.
5,
They was young.
I think he was maybe like
7
7 or 8. I
7
think
or
around
8.
7
Okay,
or
Yeah,
7
if
or
y'all
8,
in the
okay.
chat, man, throw it up, whatever y'all think, whatever the age is, get us
It's
right.
funny
That's
though.
still pretty
not
young,
that it
though.
matters, but
Like 13
That's
being
still
like
really
being
young.
molested. I don't understand when you 13 years old, you was ready to bust a nut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you're a
I'm looking at
dude,
13.
if you're a dude,
If you're a dude.
it's different. If you're a girl,
Yeah, it's different. I'm talking about
Yeah.
from a boy
From a man- from a guy
standpoint.
No, because I know some girls that lost their virginities
No,
at
I get it.
that
But
age, but
Yeah, but you
you
won't
don't.
really,
Your daughter at 13,
Yeah.
niggas is sweet. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you
Very
know-
simply, men are sweet. That's how they built. They built to beat women.
And
It's
see,
just
that's
what
the
it
thing.
is.
Saying-
Nobody
he just
protects
saying
the young
if a
boys
woman
either.
molested a guy at 13,
Yeah.
he wouldn't feel no type of way.
Type
Yeah,
of
'cause
way.
It's looked
But
at
if a
as,
man molests a
man, y'all done
13,
got some
Yeah,
pussy
some
from a
different.
grown
That's
ass
different.
woman. What you crying about?
yeah.
That's how it's looked at
Yeah.
from y'all
it is still
perspective.
disgusting.
take your
no,
little
they're
pants
not
off.
really.
Either way,
I'm sorry. I'm 13 years old.
My
It's-
daddy would have went crazy, and he would have went back to his room and thought,
'Cause
"Go,
it's
my little
encouraged.
nigga."
Right, right, right.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
what it
encouraged.
is.
Hey, yeah,
It's a double standard.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
but we're
Yeah,
not
it
saying
is.
it's right. I'm
Not saying it's right. No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, guys, we not feeling molested.
no, not
Right,
the
that
same.
don't mean it's right.
Yeah,
You shouldn't get taken advantage of by a grown woman, but a 13-year-old boy, like, shit, I'm getting some pussy from a
yeah,
grown lady.
yeah, hell yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
a
Y'all
little girl,
impressionable.
Now-
you hope your little girl
Now-
play with boys her
Right.
age.
Now your parents gonna be like, "What the fuck you doing having sex with my son?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
And you
Right.
gonna be in
But
your
we
room,
gonna be like,
in your room like
shit.
shit.
and
Just
part
imagine
and
the
part of your
different
daddy
effect-
gonna be
Cock
like, yeah.
But just imagine the different effect if you a teenage boy or a young boy getting molested by
Mama,
a
you cock
man.
blocking.
Yeah, getting molested by
You
a
know what I'm
man.
saying? Nobody
Yeah.
protects these boys.
Right.
Like
That's real.
Right, that's
Exactly.
real.
they
That's
don't.
That's real. I agree.
I want to say this too, cause
That's
we
real.
running short on time, but
That's
I
real.
want to allude to this too, yo, for real, on some real shit. This case is why I don't think Michael Jackson did it.
I do
Yeah.
not. I never thought he
Yeah.
did.
This is the case that make me. The reason why is if you have a propensity to mess with little kids, there's no way you can hide that shit for
Hide that
50
shit, that's what
years.
I'm saying.
Hold on, and not hide it in a sense where nobody. It's hide it. Your maid never walked in on you. You never took no unnecessary risk while you was doing it.
But that-
Your driver, your security, your groundskeeper, your brother, your uncle, your best friend.
Not just
Nobody
that.
ever ran into that. Nobody ever told that story about Michael Jackson from that close in. It was only the victims
Yeah.
and the victim parents. It's no way.
That's very
It's
true.
no way you can hide
And
that
see,
shit.
when it first came
No
out
way.
that R. Kelly did what he did with the young girls, it was like, oh, he fucking with young girls. They kind of brushed it off.
Yeah.
But
They
the
did.
more it kept occurring over the years, it's like, okay,
Somebody saw
this
it.
nigga got a
Kept talking about
sickness.
it, right,
Somebody
This
saw
nigga
it.
got a sickness.
Yeah,
It's
sickness.
not just
Yeah,
know,
when you
this
hear the
is a
story, it's
sickness
his
now.
brother telling it. It's his fucking
friends
driver,
telling it.
his
His
friends,
manager,
his
right,
manager,
right,
his
right.
Right.
agent.
Where
It's
London
no
on the
way.
Tracks,
Everybody,
mama was
and
his
that's
assistant.
the problem.
Who?
That's the problem.
London on the Tracks, mama was his assistant, and she was the one booking the flights for the girls.
Yeah,
Wow.
there is no way
That's sad.
Michael Jackson and this nigga bigger than any nigga we ever talked about doing this shit. Nobody said, "Hey, I got a story about Michael Jackson. Write me a check for $25,000 and I'll tell you the story."
They did that shit when he died.
Nobody outside of the victim and the parents.
Yep. His whole team.
They did that shit
It's
when he died.
impossible.
His team started.
That's impossible.
This is
That's
a problem.
impossible.
Again, going back with
It's
our community,
impossible.
everybody sees a train wreck about to happen, but will do nothing to try to stop that shit. But will talk about the outcome, the
Yeah, they
effect
gonna
of
talk.
it happening.
It's too
You know
much
what I'm
money
saying? But
in
it's
it.
like, but
And-
now that your name is mixed up in it, that's when everybody want to.
And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I
It's
missed. Maybe I missed a maid or something, a house cleaner that saw something happen. Maybe I missed that. But from the story that was told,
It's possible.
that's possible. I missed it.
And
But
she
I
got
never.
hushed. You know what I'm saying?
I-
So,
It's no way you can silence that many people, because people come and go in your life, and when they get distance from you, and I need the money, I'm gonna tell the story.
No, what I'm saying is it could have been that one person out of those 50 people that saw it and turned our heads. It could have been that one person that be like, "This ain't right. I need to speak on it."
Yeah, but Mike was
They got
50 years
silence.
old when he died.
No,
It's
I'm
no
talking about
way.
R. Kelly, but
Oh,
you're talking
R.
about
Kelly,
Mike.
yeah. But Mike,
could've been
it's no
silent.
way he could have
No.
hid that many people, man.
I agree.
Not in my opinion.
I agree.
It's no way he could have hid that many people. No way. Because while R. Kelly, you got to even think, yo, he's sending people to get girls. I got people booking flights. I got people picking them up. I got people dropping them off, going to feed them. All types of shit, shopping for them. It's no way, Mike. It's no way. No way. Not in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I won't dare, but
His whole team, even the parents, served those girls up on a platter to R. Kelly.
yeah.
And they just got to be honest with themselves.
Yep.
And even if the kids that went to Mike, parents served them up, nobody saw it.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody.
Right, nobody.
Nobody saw it. No way. Not
Yeah.
50 years long.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
That's
ain't
real.
no way.
Unless they got some hush money.
Ain't no way, yo. Because people get fired. People move on. People have been away from you for 10 years. When this shit pop up, I'm not close to Mike no more.
Right.
And he
I
gone
just
now,
go
so
tell the
why they haven't
story.
said nothing
Right.
now?
Yeah.
Right.
Why
Oh,
would
they
I
did
go
on the
get the
HBO
money?
special. They
And
all
look
they
at
all.
the
But it was
humiliation
still
he
the same
suffered. Remember they
family.
It was the
made him
victims,
take all
yeah.
his clothes
Exactly. It
off that
wasn't
time
like
when
he
they
was
started
saying.
taking pictures of his
Yeah.
private area, and I was just like, that shit is going.
Yeah, they
way
did
too
Mike
fucking
dirty,
far.
yo.
They did him so
In my
dirty.
opinion, they did Mike dirty.
It's sad though.
And I heard his
And they
peers
showed
say
that
shit.
on national TV.
It's sad.
That nigga Shaq said Mike would stay at my house. There's no way that nigga knew that shit was happening. The alpha dog Shaq is,
Right.
and let Mike stay
Oh,
at his
yeah,
house
yeah.
with
I
his
agree.
fucking
With his
kids.
fucking kids.
Ain't
Right.
no fucking
Right.
way.
I agree with that.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
Man, you know. When Mike was accused of that shit, it wasn't no internet. It was internet, but it really wasn't no internet. You know what I mean? So, you know, we don't know his story, but, you know.
It just don't add up. That's all
Nah,
I'm
it's
saying.
not adding up.
I believe that Mike never did not touch no kids.
I don't believe that either. I
don't
mean,
believe
and
Me either.
back to what Pete said. You ever heard anybody talk about Mike besides the victims?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't never heard LaToya come out. Yeah, I saw my brother.
Right. His
Yeah,
brothers.
you know,
Yeah. Right.
It
Yeah,
must
a
have Jermaine.
driver.
No house staff,
Right.
nothing.
It must him and Jermaine was beefing. Jermaine
Right.
is.
Yeah. Jermaine
that
was
could've
saying,
been a
"Oh
real-
yeah, I knew that little motherfucker was got."
Yeah, exactly.
a driver. They went to
That's
pick
right,
up the
driver,
kid.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No staff,
Yeah, it's
nothing.
this, and it's not weird that Mike picked up a kid. It ain't weird that it's weird that the parents didn't come. All right, that's a red flag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just Mike and the kid.
It's funny how we
Yeah, that's
comparing
crazy.
R.
Yeah.
Kelly and Mike the same. Is basically the same kind of artist. You think? Great musically. but
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
they had their run in with the
Yeah.
law.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think because Mike never had a chance to enjoy his childhood, he
That's
lived
He liked playing with
vicariously
kids.
through
Through
other
kids.
kids.
Yeah. he like playing with
Yeah.
kids.
And it
Yep.
wasn't, and other people looked at it as not
As
normal.
weird,
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I
And
tell
he
you-
wasn't looking at it in that way.
No.
I'll tell you another thing about Mike real quick, Shorty, that people alluded to was Mike was brilliant. That's one thing about it. He was raised in the industry. He understands the industry, right? So I can fight this shit and spend $10 million and it take all year to beat this case. Or I can pay $2 million and get it off TV today.
Keep going. Yeah.
Here's
I can, you hold on, Rock. You
Alright,
you don't
alright,
understand what I'm saying.
Alright.
The reason why you would pay the case off is I pay $2 million and I know people memory are short and it's gone in 2 months, or I can fight it all year and win the case, spend $10 million, and nobody remember the fucking outcome. You know what I'm saying? Outcome is the same.
It's funny with Mike though, because he grew up knowing music. Mike knew about bars and tracks and 24 tracks and instruments before he knew about sex. Like
Yeah.
he didn't know
He had a wild upbringing
yeah.
too.
Mike probably never played with himself until he was like 25.
Man,
years
get
old.
out of here, Rock.
Let's
Come
keep it
on,
real.
man.
The nigga was in the
Come
studio
on,
half
man.
time. Come
Come
on, let's be
on, Rock.
real, shawty.
Nah.
Nigga, I don't need number 2 minutes.
He still get in the
far
bed by
down,
himself.
so
He
Yeah,
goes to
what
bed by
the fuck you
himself.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Gosh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly though, you gotta think about that shit though.
Nah,
No,
man.
it don't
This
He
nigga-
probably.
I don't even
He
think
was
about
young.
I
It.
doubt that.
I don't
Nah,
even
He
think
was
about
young.
It.
Because
And he was-
he was still exposed to a lot
Right,
because
Yeah, because his brothers was way older than him,
Hell yeah.
and they
Those
was
hotel
fucking.
rooms.
He didn't know what they was
Man.
doing.
Them
Yes,
niggas, oh,
he
he
did.
knew what the fuck they was
He
doing.
knew what they was doing.
Yeah, he knew what the
He
fuck they
caught
was
them.
doing.
Yeah,
on
them
many
niggas was
occasions.
fucking.
I mean, that's. But Mike was weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
And
had a
Tito-
weird.
grew up.
Tito was that nigga.
Right.
Like Tito was that
But
nigga.
he grew. He was a kid. He was real young. He was like 4 or 5.
18 years old. Mike up in the Club 54. whatever, Studio 54. That nigga ain't know how to holler no woman.
Shit, he ain't have to.
You have to.
Right,
If I was
exactly.
like, Mike,
Right,
you want to
it's
go
like-
somewhere and
To
like
holler
eat some of this
nobody?
pussy?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
come
all-
on.
Man, that nigga Puffy said he got Usher some pussy when he was like 11 or 12, shawty.
Right.
Bitch was coming up there fucking him. Mike ain't had to work for no pussy. It was fucking
you
Michael
think Usher
Jackson.
knew what he was
I
doing?
don't know if
Huh?
Diddy
You
should
think
been
Usher
bragging
knew what he
about
was
that.
doing?
Yeah, that's not good though. It's not good. It's not good,
What's not
Brit.
good?
That may have been
Bragging
not
about
good.
getting
Came
Usher some
from.
pussy
Yeah.
at 11 years old.
Yeah.
I wish the fuck
You heard him say it, didn't it, Foon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard them talking about it, right?
The fuck
Alright.
you would.
Yeah, that's some fuck
What
shit.
difference do it
Nigga,
make
what?
now?
Yeah, come over here and suck Usher dick. This nigga like 12.
12
What the
years old,
fuck?
What the
Right.
fuck?
And
Boosie
bitches
said that-
did it.
Boosie said that shit too about his son when at his son's like 13th birthday. It was like, what? Pay some girl that suck to just like his dick.
Would you do that? Would you have done that?
I was like, what the
I
fuck?
wouldn't have did that to my
Honestly,
kid.
you would-
Nah, I wouldn't have done myself.
All right, your son 21.
You gotta get it on your own, nigga.
Yeah. Not,
But-
not
but-
at 13.
Okay.
I mean,
a grown ass woman, not a kid. or
Not at
nothing. Like
13.
that's even
That's
even if
crazy.
you're trying to get another kid, like that's still weird as
That's
shit.
weird.
Like
You don't
my
touch
son's
that
16,
shit.
17. I might take him around. Introduce him around some women.
And let him do him.
And let
Nigga,
him do him.
if you
Yeah.
puff it, nigga, he got some pussy by 17.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah, by itself, without you.
Right,
So
right,
you don't
right.
gotta
But
introduce that
11?
nigga to
Yeah,
shit.
but if I'm a celebrity and my son, hey, I'm
I
already sure he can
I
get
actually
some
don't
pussy.
see nothing wrong, and it's sad for me to say this.
It
I
is.
don't see nothing wrong with Puffy getting Usher some head at 11 years old.
I do.
Nah,
I
Puffy-
do.
But Puffy may have gotten Usher
I do.
herpes at 11 years.
I don't know when he got it, and that's none of my business. But that shit ain't cool.
that's not cool.
Nah, it ain't.
If he
Nah,
18
it's not.
and you
what if
say
the chick was 18?
he was
I
still
don't care
young
how
as a
old he is.
bitch,
He's
That's
11 years
11.
old.
he supposed to be doing
He's 11
homework,
years old, right?
not fucking.
And that
He-
makes sense why he
He
was no
in like
longer on
the
that
5th
label.
grade.
He don't even got no hair on his
The
under his
fuck?
arm.
He's not even out of
You make it
elementary
sound so
school.
worse.
Like exactly.
He in the
like,
5th grade.
That's so fucking disgusting.
16. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
16.
11.
16,
16,
yeah. It still ain't cool.
Yeah, it ain't
but
cool,
I,
but it's,
yeah,
I can't really,
yeah.
16.
I mean,
niggas driving and
let me
wilding.
go back to
Yeah.
16-year-old rock.
Yeah, you
If
probably
I'm,
already
if
fucking-
I'm in the
Yeah.
room with a bunch of rappers and celebrities and I'm 16 years old and they offer me, hey, want her to suck your dick? I would have been like, yeah, I
Of
do.
course, at 16,
I mean,
yeah.
at
Yeah.
16.
At 16,
I'm
because
still
niggas,
young.
Kids is
niggas,
fucking
still
a lot of
adolescent.
niggas fucking at
Most of the
16. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
I watched Special Ed Unsung Johnny.
Either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
11 is
nigga.
nasty.
Hey,
I
the,
need to see
the
that.
girl was Moni Love, and she was like, "Oh, them niggas was terrible. They was terrible.
Special
All
ed,
of them,
special ed,
them niggas was terrible."
believe it.
At 16,
I would like
that
to see
nigga,
that.
she,
I like special ed.
nobody
I mean,
had to throw no pussy in his
Special
lap.
ed was
That
fine,
nigga was
exactly,
terrible.
so-
Youngest in charge, man.
Yeah, the
Shout out
nigga
to
was
special ed.
terrible.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that one.
He don't look the same no
I
more.
wouldn't introduce my kid to no women unless he was 18 and we going to the strip club
Yeah.
for your 18th birthday, and then you do what you want to do.
You
That's
let him
not
take you
weird.
in the room.
Yeah, fuck it. It's his
Yeah,
call.
yeah, it's
I ain't
fine.
letting him do shit
Yeah,
at
they let him do
18.
shit at 18.
Yeah, he doing what he want to do.
Hey, quick story. I remember me
Oh, shit.
me and Ramon, we went to L.A. and Ramon with the strip club.
Shout Ramon, yo.
First time us being in the strip club, my first time too, Dora took us to the strip club. And the stripper came to Ramon and said, do you want to dance? Ramon said, hell yeah, I want to dance. So she danced to Ramon. And then you see her do this shit, Ramon did. And they called Dora and said, man, they pay that bitch. Ramon said, the bitch asked me that I want to dance. I said, yeah, I ain't know how to pay for this shit.
right.
And I was like, hey, I'm with you, Ramon. I would
Shout
say
Ramon.
yeah. I would have said
Ass
yeah.
nigga.
Too.
Right.
I would have said yeah too, and then looked at her dumb. Bitch, you ain't say I had to pay for the shit.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's what I want to dance. Yeah.
She was giving that nigga the business too. So she looked at that nigga. So I did this shit. That nigga said,
I don't know. I don't know.
but I didn't know though. I didn't know the rules either though. Like I'm about
You
18.
should have just assumed
I
it's
just
not
feel like
free.
if she'd have came to me, I'd have did the same thing.
Yeah,
I
you
did the
You
same
need to be
thing.
straight on what we doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like first actually, you want to dance? It's $40. Like you gotta leave that sentence.
No,
up.
they gotta
Nah,
make
okay.
the money. They
Oh,
wanna-
so they don't say the money.
hell no.
Wow.
Man, this shit was a good fucking show tonight, man.
In
This shit
Atlanta
felt-
though, the dance is $10. You know what I mean? And they better. They better than them LA.
Man, goddammit, we trying to close the show
Oh,
out.
I'm
Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, son.
Let that nigga play you, son.
Huh?
Let that nigga play you, man.
I'm just joking.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, man,
Any
shit was,
shout outs?
Any shout outs? Yeah, this show was fucking awesome tonight. It was a good show, yo.
Shout out to Mia.
Oh my god.
All right.
Shout out to Mia.
right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm coming over there for Sunday dinner, baby. You know what I mean?
Shout out to me. Goddamn it, to my goddamn self,
Yeah.
Shutter.
Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my Spike Punch crew, man.
No doubt.
Had fun,
No
man.
doubt. Y'all
It's
be
y'all
safe.
for a week.
2 Street this weekend. Y'all be straight.
Oh, yeah.
Safe
Oh,
out
yeah.
that bitch.
We'll be out that bitch all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Lonnie B.
Yeah. Shout out. Hey, Lonnie B.
Shout out to Lonnie B.
Yeah,
Alright.
shout out to Lonnie, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that nigga don't owe me nothing. Shout out to that nigga.
Yeah. Shout out Lonnie B.
Yeah, Lonnie B. All right,
Shout out, Lonnie.
Stand up guy. Always been a stand up guy, though.
No doubt.
All right.
All right. Oh, shit.
Nothing mushy shit.
He said mushy shit.
Man, we love you too, fool. You ain't
Shout
gotta
out
act
Fool,
like
man.
that, man.
Oh, you
Shout out,
guys.
Hey, you a real piece of shit.
Oh, you guys.
You guys,
Hold on.
stop it.
I got go in the show. 'Cause I gotta tell fools some shit. They be saying shit on the show. Old show.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
Peace.
In the show.